Alright, this is the title of the stream, you know, how you can tell vendetta against Rec Room. Okay, because Rec Room, I don't know if you saw the video, nobody's even watching the stream yet, but I just posted a video like a couple hours ago. I'm pretty sure Mason can be heard in the stream right now if he checked the settings I told him to. But if he's not, he's here. We were playing Rec Room, you know, doing our normal thing, just going around, screwing around in rooms. Not talking in the game. We were talking in the game for like a split second, but we've been in the party the entire day. I got like, and it wasn't, if you didn't see the video, it wasn't just like a regular, like what he's got, a regular voice ban or something, or like a regular, like, even like a 24-hour ban. No. It's not, it can't be like a quick ban like that. No. They're like, oh yeah, instead of just doing that, because it's literally nothing, ban for 90 days. That's right, not 90 hours, you know, not 90 minutes, no, 90 days. As in, it's gonna be like April 20th, next time I can play the game. In case you don't understand what I'm saying, the ban started a month before the Daytona 500, and it's gonna end the week of the Talladega Spring Race. In NASCAR terms. As in, like, terms Alex will understand. I don't think you'll understand. Basically, it spans from the middle of winter to the middle of spring. Well, all my streams, if you're talking about the description, that's just because it automatically puts my channel description whenever I start a stream. But if you're talking about my stream titles, then yeah, I just screw around with those. Sometimes the stream title will just be the last thing that was said in the party before I started the stream. Like, oh wait, we gotta beat After Show first. And I'll call the stream. We have to beat After Show first. Who just joined the party and is still here? Do people normally leave? Oh my goodness, I'm in the game. I'm not streaming because of that, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Rec Room launcher didn't even launch on my computer. I think it's because I'm logged into the same account. That's another thing. I can't even, like, make a new account, because they're going to be associated with the Stan 47 House account. So, unless Rec Room decides to get that golden horseshoe out of their asses, then I'm gonna have no way to even look at the game. Like, to even open the game until mid-April. Which is retarded, and that's what Rec Room is, though. It's just full of retards. The mod team, they're all retards. Game developers are retards. Everything, like, Rec Room is basically like a lot of the moderation team of this game. And watch the 62 car keep doing. As long as you're not on Rec Room, because I'm not spreading any Rec Room positivity. Dude, I usually, like, can this 62 get the hell away from me, please? You're ruining my chance to win the race. You have no chance to win the race because you're the worst driver I've ever seen in this game. Because most people who are bad drivers are, like, doing it on purpose. Like, they're just being assholes, but they can actually drive if they have to. That guy, I don't think so. And none of these people either. Look at... What are we doing? Go, AJ Allmendinger, go! Yes, I'm playing a game called NASCAR Game. It's the most creatively named game ever. I thought this was just like a name they had in testing or something. Woo! 3 wide for the lead. I did not think I was gonna get to this point this early. I'm trying to get out of everyone's way. This guy's kind of squeezing me down here. Kinda want to see how long we can stay 3 wide for. Not that long. I'm gonna push the 13, because I like Allmendinger more than Byron. That's if I actually can push. So. Everybody always overdrives turn 2. I'm typically good at tracks that people overdrive at, and like, not just in this game, like in NASCAR games in general, though. Like Kentucky, in the Heat games. And I want to just drive like Stenhouse this entire lobby. Just be a little bit of a menace. This is like the best run I've ever had at this track, too, so. I'm somewhat hopeful. Maybe I can end up somewhat enjoying NASCAR game in 2025. Which I already somewhat have, again, which is insane to me. That I haven't had. I hit the apron. Not getting to my inside. You probably are. Yep, because At first I thought that was the last lap and I was going to get mad. I kind of wish... Okay, come on, 13 car. Yeah, returning the favor. My issue is, I don't know which... One person said something, but I can't see it yet because I wasn't prepared. Why are we about to be 3 wide? Oh god, I'm 3 wide top. Oh wait! Oh, come on! And of course I get the short end of the stick, because it's... Ugh. Jesus Christ, dude. I gotta go see what's going on in the chat, but I'm not gonna do it the easy way through PlayStation. Go to my channel. And I added it to the queue by mistake. Alex, what are you talking about? I can tell you're trying to say we raced with some guy before, but... Dude, YouTube says I'm playing Rec Room. YouTube, I can't play Rec Room until Talladega Spring. Oh yeah, Alex, I don't know if you heard when I said that. To put the ban into perspective, for something I didn't do, I'm banned in Rec Room from a month before the Daytona 500 to the week of the Talladega Spring Race. Green flag. What the hell's the 10 car doing? And it's raining. Dude, the only thing the rain does is bring down the frames. Thank you, whoever just shoved the hell out of me. Last time I was at this track, I should have at least taken the lead a couple times. I got run over by a 24 car of sorts. What in the hell? My game just twitched. Dude, can my stick drift not do that? I've gone over it plenty of times. I might just be weird. I cannot drive if my car, like if my camera's offset. Like this, I can't drive like that. It's you! I was gonna say it's like we're racing together, because it's a 48, and then I realized. Oh. It's Ethan Orzo. Because that's what my name is. And I made this account in 2018. And I came up with a Sten 47 house thing in 2020. So. Orzo. Like the pasta. Barley. Yeah, what other way is there? Speaking of which, actually, anytime somebody ever, like, ever writes me something in class or anything, or, like, gives me something with my name on it, why do they always spell it wrong? Like, why in the hell? Hendrick Racing. Good to see you here. I might invite you to the party after this race, if you're available. Because I need people to calm me down. And Alex can't join the party until tomorrow, I think. First time leading at a road course in this game. I'm talking to the Mason guy, not Pony. You know. That's... No, because then I'm going to sound like I'm talking to the ghosts in my room. But the problem is I'm going to look like a psychopath if I talk to the ghosts. It's only lap 2 out of 3? Oh my god, this track is unreasonably long. This should be the last lap. It's like when they added another lap to Coda in this game. And you can see they quickly redacted that. It's back to 3. You know, today just hasn't been my day. I've, like, wasted a lot of things today, I think. Wasted my time in Rec Room to get banned for no reason. Wasted my breath talking through the microphone. And I wasted a bunch of money on iRacing. Because iRacing, number one, the graphics out of the box looked like this. I don't know if that was just me. And my computer was running it at like 10 frames per second. And the cars, like... It must just be my wheel or something, because the cars drive like absolute ass. Like, going into a corner at a road course, I'd lightly turn the wheel. Like, going 10 miles an hour coming off pit road. And my car would just, like, spin out. Oh no. AJ Allmendinger's behind me. Yep, I'm gonna lose this race. And I hit... Okay, I was already screwed to begin with. And I drove it in too hard. Oh, it's a bad day to be me. That was a big hit. Dude, and it's not even for the stream. It's not even that I can't, like with the Rec Room thing. It's not even like I have to be on my Dr. Asbury account for the next 3 months or something. I can't log into that one either, because it's associated with Sten 47 House, and I can't delete the game data. Probably because it's connected to my PlayStation account or something, because I deleted the data and it was still signed into my account. And I can't create a new account, because it says, oh, it's associated with a, you know, bad... or with a banned account. Like, dude, it's... And once again, this is all over nothing. I got banned for literally no reason. For 3 months. To the point where I can't, like... I can't even log in on a different account. It's like... And I'm starting last. And my PlayStation... You can't see friend requests on the console version. I have to, like, go into this weird section. And plus, in this game, the races start after, like, 10 seconds. So... You know, 20 seconds. As in, I'll accept the request and, like, just join the game called NASCAR Game that has, like, a 67 rating. I was gonna say it's a picture of William Byron, but you don't know who William Byron is. Why does it look like... Oh, God. I'm sorry, 13. Oh, yeah, Alex, you think you're about to lose that lead? Not on my watch. Well, I'm not getting any momentum. Let me just... What is that 48 doing? Dude, please. It's just called NASCAR Game. It's the only one, probably, that's called NASCAR Game, but it's... That's what I'm saying. I thought that was just a name they were going to use for the testing phase. Now you're not losing the lead on my watch. Especially if this guy slides you and you cut to the inside. The Ethan Orzo Heat 5 maneuver. Why did I fail that so much? I think it looks brighter to me because we haven't seen the day... Well, it does look brighter, number one. But we also haven't seen the day versions of these tracks. Not the day version, what am I talking about? We haven't seen the non-snowy versions of these tracks. I'm trying to push. And this other 48's gonna ruin the day. And the 13's on my inside. I'm not trying to hit the 13. The game's lagging a little bit, but not too much. It's just regular stream lag. And the 10! What was the point of that? And it didn't even work. And that 10, I accidentally hit him. Well, he accidentally hit me. I assume it was him. And this other 10. Get away from the green 10. Away from the green 10. Away from the green 10. I look like the worst driver in Roblox racing history right now. The 10 just... I didn't mean to do that. The 13. The 10s... Both the 10s are evil. I think this patriotic 10 is evil by accident. Like, he's playing on mobile or something. So I'll give him, like, a little pass. He just keeps slide jobbing people. I didn't mean to push the 10. Whoa! And we're about to let the patriotic 10 take the lead. We're trying to wreck this green 10. He might have crashed, he might have not. I'm getting bused by the 13. Trying my darndest to be a good teammate. 18's trying to wall ride back here, but that's not how it works. Let's see if I can push this 13. Okay, maybe this 10 is a little more evil than I thought. There goes the real evil 10, and we both just had the exact same crash. All three of us just had the exact same crash, actually. Why does that keep happening to me? I keep getting, like... I keep getting to a point, and there's that stupid 48. But no. I keep getting to the point... Why is he not invisible, game? Explain. I can officially say, though, there is something I hate more than NASCAR game players. And NASCAR game itself, its rec room, and its retarded-ass moderating team. No, I'm gonna go foster off that TikTok clout that I got for, like, 2 weeks. I'm gonna like try and revive that just to tell people how bad Rec Room is with its moderating. Cause even if I did do something, what could I have done that constitutes a 3-month ban? Cause that's not even like... That's not even a ban they'd normally mess up, I feel like. And Alex just got wrecked. But like, the most I've seen somebody like get banned for before was 24 days. Less than a month. And their dumbass, like... And everything about Rec Room is kind of bad, too. Cause like, even the Reddit, I posted a Reddit thread. I was talking about it, and a bunch of people replied to it, and they deleted it because it's discussing account bans. Like, okay, yeah, if I have a genuine problem, you know, with what your dumbass moderating team's doing, I'm gonna get my post deleted from the Reddit. But people who post, like, the most pointless bullshit in here... And then these people in the replies, too, they're like, I don't think the game issues 90-day bans right off the bat. You have to already have had a bad moderation history. No, I don't, though. What happens if I don't? Because I've never had a bad... The only issue I've ever had with the moderators when they changed my name from Sten47 House to something, like, to one of those auto-generated names, because I didn't know a Sten was a type of gun. But, other than that, like... And this other guy, he said bans aren't immediate unless you broke the code of conduct. So, and, dude, no. And this guy had the audacity to pull up a picture that I posted to RecNet in July 2023 and say something like this might have been the reason. What are you talking about? We're genuinely digging to the bottom of the barrel here, trying to come up with excuses for why I got banned, because you guys can't accept that I got banned for no good reason. Like, it's genuinely insane, the excuses we're trying to pull out here. You take a picture I took of a sign in somebody's room that, by the way, you can't even, like, point that out. It was... I know it was something weird, Alex, I'm not trying to hit you. But I know it was something weird, but, like... It was something that the person... I took a picture of the person, like, who made that dorm room, and they didn't just make that sign, so it wasn't like something crazy I did. That sign is on the store. Like, in the store. Like, you can buy it in Rec Room. But no, it's me. It's me, you know, posting a picture of it that's gonna cause an issue. Like, no, dude. And once again, not just that. Like I said, the picture's from July 2023. You have to dig to something a year and a half ago to even, like, find something that would even be remotely logical. Because they did bring up a good point. It would be a voice ban if it was something that I said. But then we're out of options. There's nothing else. Except the moderating team not, like, being terrible at their jobs. Not knowing what they're doing. Which, unfortunately for them, I think that's the case. Can't wait to see how I lose this one. You know what? I'm not losing my lawsuit against Rec Room. And Junior's calling me, but I can't answer right now. Because I'm kind of in the middle of something. Whoa! But no, dude. I don't turn... It's not something I said. It's not like, you have to dig literally to the bottom, like a year and a half ago, to find something that could be even remotely suspicious that I've done. That could even make them consider giving me a ban, like, to begin with. And then, so there's nothing. I'm just not allowed to play the game for 3 months for nothing. And it looks like I was trying to hit the 10. My game completely froze. Yep, that seems about right. My race gets ruined by lag. So far, I should have won like 3 of the races today, and I've won 0. Because either the game lagged, and if Junior would stop trying to call me, I'm not in the mood right now. It's not that I'm not in the mood to talk to him, it's that I'm not in the mood to, like... I'm like Alex right now, during races. I don't want to, like, open up the iPad and, like, start talking to somebody blaring out in my room while I'm also talking to 2 people in the headphones. Like, just join the party. It's an open party. And if we would speed it the hell up, like with the race, get the race over with already. I have the audacity to give people 30 whole seconds to get back to the line. And you already know we're going to a road course next race.
I hear you loud. Hey.
Does that say Red Goat? Junior, did you hear what happened with me in Rec Room?
Yes.
For no reason, the
Bro.
game banned me for 3 months. I can't play until Talladega weekend. We're already gonna have 2 super speedways under our belt by the time I'm able to, like,
Yo.
what are we doing?
Where
And
did you get this
I
from?
can't make a new account because they're all going to be tied back to Sen 47 House because I can't delete the data because my PlayStation, and it won't open on my computer because it's tied to the account. The game literally like locked me out of the entire game for something I didn't do because they think I did something.
Okay,
And this
so
guy
you
pulls up
called.
this guy on Reddit when I say it's nothing. Like, this guy pulls up a picture that I posted 2 years ago saying, oh, this might have something to do. And like, no, it does not. It doesn't take you that long. Even then, oh yeah, a picture from 2021. I'm sure that's, you know, yeah, let's ban the account now because of that. Like, no, dude, at that point it's already over. And like, and then people are trying to come up with all these, like, excuses saying like, oh, are you, like, you might have done, you know, there's got to be something you, like, no, dude. And they're coming up with things that, like, what that, oh. I thought that was the name of the track we were going to, but no. And they're like,
Okay,
they're coming
calm
up with all
down.
the, they're
Calm
coming up
down.
with all these extraneous ideas, saying like, oh, you could have done this, you could have done that. Like, no, dude. The reason that the post says banned for no reason is because if there was a logical reason for me getting banned, I wouldn't have put for no reason. Like, it's an easy concept to get behind, I feel like. If I say there's no reason, I mean there's not just gonna be an easy reason. I'm not one of those people who, like, who says, oh, how do you open settings on a computer? And like, oh, well, you just press the setting, you just type in settings in the, like, search bar. Or you just open settings, you know? It's not that easy. I wouldn't post no reason if there was a good reason. There's not a good reason, hence, no reason.
Went to DMV. Just calm down.
And I already got
Take a
screwed.
deep breath, man.
That's
And, like,
unbelievable. I get screwed by some
Unbelievable.
dumbass who doesn't know how to drive before we even get to turn 1. That's like, that's gotta be a first. What did Alex just
calm
do?
down, okay?
Dude,
I'll
no.
see you tomorrow,
This
you
game and Rec Room, I can officially say I hate way more than NASCAR Game. Because you know, when you get banned from NASCAR Game for something stupid, you get banned for 10 minutes. At the very worst, I think like 20 minutes. You get back in the game, you know, within the hour.
You have to make spaghetti for me.
But with Rec Room, oh no, 3 months. 3 months, and they're saying they don't just hand out 3-month bans, you know, for nothing. Well, apparently they do, because they just did. And you can't just admit that, oh, whoopsie daisy, we might have made a little mistake. No, you gotta get your stupid ass Reddit moderators. You gotta get the Reddit moderators in there to like come up with every
Neither.
excuse in the book. You already know they're not even like coming up with the answer themselves. They're like looking through a book of
Yeah, but
preset responses you can have to those questions before they get taken down. Because they take down any Reddit post that has anything to do with account penalties, which is also the most cowardly bullshit I've ever seen in my life. You're not gonna, you're not gonna like address if you. Oh my god, dude. Like, if the
yeah,
game
man.
bans
You need to
somebody for a
calm
bad
down.
reason, though, I'm, like, choking on my spit right now. But no, if the game
Yeah.
bans somebody for a bad reason, you're not gonna, like, you can't take that. You're gonna be like, oh no, let's delete this post because it has something to do. And you know what it says for help with that? Like, with the post getting taken down for discussing
Yeah.
account suspensions, you know what it says? It says, look at recroom.com/terms of service. That's not gonna help me. Every single, like, when I was in the game and it
Just
originally
calm.
banned me, that's what it told me to look at. And I did, and I saw
Just
me
calm down.
violating 0% of those rules. I know what the rules are. I'm not some jackwagon who, like, opens the game thinking I can say the N-word, or thinking I can, like, talk freely about Hitler if I
Yeah,
want to. Like, no, that's not what I do, okay?
yeah.
I
You
go
said
in the
wait. No.
game, I barely ever
Hello.
say anything in the game. When
Hello.
I do, I'm talking about, like, regular, innocent civilian stuff.
Ethan,
What?
just calm down. Just how you say? I need to go. I need to go talk to my other friends because they kept calling me. They're calling me right now. They right now. Usually I'll be hanging out with you, but right now I can call you when if you're not busy tomorrow. But I'm
And
not.
in
I'll be.
conclusion, Rec Room, if you ever ban me for some bullshit like this again, in 3 months!
Damn.
Dude, no,
Chill.
and like,
Okay.
I was saying earlier,
Good night.
even
Okay.
if I did do something crazy, what could I have possibly done, especially that you got mistaken, that could get me banned for 3 months? The biggest ban I've ever seen in Rec Room before that was 24 days. And it was another Reddit post for somebody getting banned for nothing. So I guess they're like, they're saving all their, like, real good, greasy, juicy bans for the people who don't do anything. But there are people who say the N-word all the time. You know, white people who say the N-word all the time, all over Rec Room, and you know what they do about it? Nothing. They don't even get voice banned. But you get voice banned for calling somebody a dumbass too many times. Or you get voice banned for saying keep it sterile. If I get banned for saying a word that was said in a SpongeBob episode before, I don't think you're doing a good job at moderating your game. I just realized that was the end of the race. I could have gone for it harder. But who cares?
Okay. I gotta go.
Dale Jr. just
I
won
gotta
the
go.
race, and now he's dying.
I gotta go now.
Of course you gotta go. Nobody wants to sit here and listen to this annoying ass spiel. Rec Room can eat my ass 6 ways to Sunday. Catch, are you the 3 car? Cause I was... If so, I take it back. I'm in a generally non-satisfactory mood right now. Where is Alex at? Okay, I take it back. Oh. My issue isn't the people in this game right now. Usually it is. Right now my issue is Rec Room being the worst, like having the worst moderators I've ever seen. I thought the moderating for this game was bad. The moderating for this game is like the most insanely amazing thing I've ever seen in my life compared to Rec Room. If they're going to be shilling out a 90-day ban for any account I could even try to make using the same device. Suppose I had like a sibling or something who wanted to play the game. Nope, can't do it for another 90 days. Can't open it up on my computer because I guess my account's on there too. Like it's linked to devices. And this track is just terrible in this game because like if you hit the curb, you're entirely done already because your car goes 2 miles an hour. You can have some crazy, like, rebounds in this game sometimes if you try. At tracks like this, it's entirely dependent on start position. And just, like, in the generally bad lobbies, you have to start close to the front. I'm just gonna quit. I should have just quit when I saw we were going to Martinsville. This track is terrible. And I'm also just not... Like, if I'm, like, angry ranting about something like I am now, I don't want to be, like... I don't want to be sucking ass at a race while I'm doing this. 0 active players in the pro servers. I don't even think I can do that. It's probably gonna say I have to have a certain amount of wins. But yeah, no, I don't... Even if someone didn't lag at the beginning of that, I was still gonna get wrecked. Like, it's still starting last at Martinsville in this game. But no, I'm probably gonna be going off on this rant about Rec Room until April when I get unbanned. Because it's not even like I accidentally had my microphone on and said something, or even if I was, like, sitting there with my mic off, but I was still in game audio, so the game could still hear me say it, I would at least be able to somewhat understand that. But just for nothing, for no reason, I'm gonna say it for the 57th time, somebody having to pull up a picture I took almost 2 years ago in Rec Room that I posted on RecNet. What's Rec Room? It's a game me and Alex discovered in spring 2022, and it's been kind of the staple of our non-NASCAR content on this channel pretty much since then. Basically, it's a game I, like, go on a decent bit. It's not like they're, like... In fall 2022, we like to consider that, like, somewhat the dark ages. I was, like, playing that game all day and all night a bunch of times. Like, a bunch of days. But now it's just, like, a game I like to have. Like, for the... You know, it's a fun... Like, they made some really... The game's been on, like, a downward spiral ever since, like, December 2022. But, like, it was still playable, at least, a little bit, until, like, really... I guess, like, late last year. And now it's just, like... Like, I still like to play it. If I'm playing with the right people. You know, me and Mason play that game sometimes. Me and Alex play that game sometimes. We play Uno or whatever. You know, it's like... It's not, like, my favorite game in the world. But it's fun to have around, because it's like Roblox, but a little bit more like, it feels, it's like a more vibrant version of this, I guess. Because on PlayStation, at least, I just don't like how Roblox is all gray. Rec Room has color to it. I could have just said that. It's like Roblox, but with color to it. And you can talk in the game. But that also comes at a price, once again. Moderators don't know what the hell they're doing. People get voice bans for no reason. I've already said what I got, like... I already said the ban that I got, like, 27 times already. Okay, I have to hammer home the point. I still don't think people get it. I got banned today. For nothing. Literally nothing. Yes, but think about it for a second. 3 months. April 21st. April 21st. I get banned January 21st. I can't play the game till April 21st. And the ban was for no reason. There was no reason for the ban. I'm gonna, like, march up to a court and be one of those jackasses who tries to file a lawsuit for no good reason. I'm gonna file a lawsuit. It's not gonna be for any money. The lawsuit is gonna be, like, the settlement's gonna be, I get my account back. Because they can't present me any evidence. Because they're over here saying I violated the code. I don't think I'm gonna like at least come up with a little something original to say. They didn't give me. They told me the rule that I broke, but they didn't say what I did to break it. And you know why? Because there's no. I didn't break any rule. They think I broke a rule because they use like automated, like they use bots to moderate. The Reddit took down my post. I've already said that. But yeah, I want transparency. At the very least, I want them to like show me exactly what I did. It's like YouTube. YouTube will take your video down for violating some kind of guideline that you didn't violate. And because they know you didn't violate something, it won't tell you the timestamp, or like it won't tell you anything where you can like have a chance to explain, you know, make an appeal, or so you can show them I did not do this, you're full of bullshit. Like no, you're not able to do that. Because it just says you broke the rule, whether you broke it or not. You know, it just... According to them, you just broke the rule. And it's... Go spread the word. Rec rooms... Moderation... Need to get fired. They need to get real people to do it. Why does this guy have wings? I'm sorry, 18. I'm trying to turn here. Dude, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that, like, one of the guys on the Reddit post before it got deleted said something like that, too. He said, I seem to be in My Valentine a lot, and My Valentine people go around, like, just reporting people. That's probably what happened. Somebody probably, if it wasn't like their stupid Autobots not knowing what the hell they're doing, then somebody was probably just going around reporting people, stumbled upon my name and thought it sounded nice and reported me. And the game just rolled with it. I feel like you should have to submit some evidence or something, though. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? Got no constitution in here. I'm like actually, I'm genuinely losing it over a game. What did I get banned for? It said, and I'm sure like, if you actually talk to me, you're gonna know, even without the evidence, that like, that I didn't do anything. Cause it said sexual or like inappropriate behavior. Like what? Of all the things you could have reported me for. Like, I don't even turn my microphone on in the game. No. 'Cause that was... We were in... Okay, no, I'll tell him, I'll just tell him what happened. I'll tell him what happened. 'Cause you're probably gonna throw in something crazy. You're gonna make it seem like I... Okay, fine, let me tell my side of the story first, at least. I'm acting like we're, like, testifying against each other. Me and him were in My Valentine, and the moment I got banned was when we were going up to this group of people, and Mason was like, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. And, like... So, if anything, you should be the one getting slapped on the wrist for explicit behavior. But no, it was me. But then, after that... we went away from the crowd, and then he said I like to move it again, and I said no, keep it sterile, which is my funny way of saying don't move it, keep it out of motion, keep it static, because I'm pretty sure sterile means something like that. It can also mean you can't have kids, but you know, whatever. The second I said that, I got entirely, like, kicked out of the game. Yeah, and like, and I wasn't even surprised at first, cause, oh god, no, because the game just like, oh god, what am I doing? Okay, no, but because, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, the game will like kick you out of the game a lot. It's usually like connection stuff. What am I doing? The mod thought Psy was sexual. Dude, like we need to like, I don't know, get rid of moderation teams at this point. There's more people who aren't doing bad than there are. You know, we don't need them anymore. I don't know, people... Like, no, dude, Psy? Like, what kind of scallywag? Because you and me are in the same boat. Your issue is, how long was your ban on Roblox? Because I assume since Roblox, like, at least they get their bans in order. Because when you get, like, kicked out of this game or something, you're out for 10 minutes. You know, maybe 25 minutes if you did something, like, really stupid. But then you can just get back in the game. I can't go back on Rec Room for months. Editors, what are you talking about? What did you say about editors? Who is quick at editing? Okay, jeez, your microphone's quiet. Okay, see, yeah, 24 hours, that's what I'm talking, that's what my ban should have been. Like, if it actually was something I did, my ban should have been, you know, at the very most, like, I would have tolerated a week. I would have been like, oh, that sucks, but, you know, I go weeks without playing this game anyway. The issue is, I'm gonna want to do something that's, I'm gonna want to play a multiplayer game that's not Roblox at some point in the next 3 months. And normally I'd be like, I can just make a new account. Nope. Can't make a new account, because they're all tied in with this one. That's great. And, okay. Trying to help this 13 as much as I can, but my lag is so bad, I'm gonna have to be like a lone soldier. Wait. No. And I should've... Dude, we got a car pulling away at a super speedway because we don't know how to drive back here. Whoever's in second place, transform into a good driver for a little while. 13 probably thinks I was trying to wreck him, because every time I try to push somebody when it's lagging like this, I end up slamming into him. The problem is, I don't want to play... Well, I don't want to play a single-player NASCAR game, because that's depressing. Like, playing NASCAR Heat 5... Playing NASCAR Heat 5 by myself... Or, like, while I was doing a party with Alex, like, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, was still kind of fun. The fact that I've, like, done everything there is to do in that game, and, like, it's just, it's depressing now. Because I'm so used to, like, playing, even if this game sucks, I'm playing with different people who have different driving styles. If the Heat AI were programmed with more driving styles than just the one, then I'd be fine with it, but... Whoa, I'm not trying to slam people down. I look like the worst driver ever again. Okay, good. I'm gonna be last here. I actually like being last at super speedways until, like, 2 to go. Because stuff like that will just get, like, a random... Like, this has got, like, the 2019 rules package. Oh my god. But where you just get, like, the craziest runs ever. Oh! I'm sorry, 13. I'm sorry, 13. I'm sorry. Dude, and now the 13's gonna think I'm trying to wreck him. I was getting shoved by the 18. And that, combined with my game lagging so bad. Dude, I'm sorry, 13. I want to help the 13. I really do. He's been helpful to me this whole time. I've tried to be helpful to him. But as with any time I try to be helpful to somebody, I end up wrecking him or something. And that's exactly what just happened. I was trying to give him the energy, and I ended up giving him the energy. The wrong... See, dude, and it happened again. I'm trying to push this one car. I'm not trying to hook him. And what just happened? See, it looked like I was trying to turn down and hook him. I'm trying to get behind him. This Stenhouse car really has done wonders for me, let me tell you. I'm gonna push this one until somebody gets down on the... Okay, we're not going anywhere. I want to get in the lead and just see how much I can block before people start going below the yellow line, or the red line. Okay, if I can, like, get under this 3 car anytime within this lap, then I've basically got it. Because it's really difficult to get around the leader here. But I have to get under him. And I think I just screwed myself, yep. If the 15 stayed behind me right there, the 3 wouldn't have won that race. I didn't mean to hit the 15. Dude, I look like the worst driver ever. I didn't try to hit the 15. Like... I keep on, like, it's me making stupid moves right now. Do I still go live on Twitch? I don't go live on Twitch anymore, because I used to just stream on Twitch just to stream the races. And then I got banned on Twitch for like 6 months for that. So I stopped. I stream, whenever I do stream the races now, I stream them on Kick. I know Kick is like, you know, Kick is full of the lunatics, which I'm kind of a lunatic, but other types of lunatics. But I like, and you can't, I hate you can't download Kick VODs through the actual studio. You have to go to like a third-party solution. That's annoying. But the reason I even streamed races in general, like for race reactions, is because I never had enough storage to like just record the entire race on my local storage. And that's why a lot of my race reactions from like late 2022 or all of 2022 are terrible quality, because it was an Android Instagram stream up until the 2023 Auto Club race, because that was when I got this computer. Well, this computer, that's when I got my computer. I'm not even gonna try to do that. I'm sorry, 18. Oh god, we're at Kentucky again. This is my best track in the NASCAR Heat Games and online. Like, I'm normally decent... What was that one doing? Okay, no, I'm normally, like, pretty fast in the Heat Games, but even on an off day at Kentucky in a NASCAR Heat Game online, I'll, like, blow the socks off everybody. Like, even on my worst day in that game. Unfortunately, that doesn't translate over to this game. Then again, I don't think there's any such thing as being good in this game. Because you just... Like, the way this game works, it's not about being good. It's just about where you start. And who you're starting around. Because as long as you start around, like, good people, and you're not terrible to the point of wrecking, then, like... I'm gonna try to push. My pushes have been pretty detrimental today. So, Alex, if you fall victim to that again, I'm sorry. I'm driving the 47 car, which might contribute a little to my dangerous pushes. I was gonna try to push again. Oh, I should have just pushed there. Oh, yep, and a defect in the game ruined my race. Dude, I'm telling you, my race gets ruined in, like, the dumbest ways. The wall having a little point that juts out at the end of it is what ruined my race there. It's amazing. I might try and see if I can play Rostock. Rostock's the one game that could get me to not be mad about the Rec Room thing anymore. Because me and Alex had, like, an amount of fun playing that game last fall that, like, I'm entirely... I'll be entirely fine if I can't play Rec Room for 3 months. If we at least have row stock. And hopefully some new Roblox NASCAR games pop up around the corner. Like, at least... Look, we gotta find something else we can do. Because the reason I play Rec Room, outside of the fact that, like, I know some people on there, and I don't really know anybody in Roblox, like, it's easier to meet people in Rec Room. Because, you know, you can actually talk. And the UI isn't... They made, like, the menus, you know, the watch, look all, like, stupid now. But it's been like that for, like, 2 years now. But, like... My problem with doing pit stops is that I suck at slowing down the pit speed. If it can be like a NASCAR heat race with no penalties, where you can just go speeding on the pit road, then I'm fine. But, like, actually having to slow down the pit, like, to the right pit speed, no, I'm gonna suck at that. I streamed some PS2 games earlier in 2024. I played NASCAR Thunder 2003, the non-PS1 version, for the first time. And I played, I played NASCAR 15 for the first time, too. Both on emulators. I used to be really big into emulators when I was, like, 11. In, like, 2019, I'd be downloading all these, like, PSP games, and, like, that was when I first played NASCAR Thunder 2003 ever, but it was the PS1 version, so it doesn't count. Alex likes Dirt to Daytona. Speaking of Alex, I'm sure his race is already over, because it's... Oh my god, he's doing good! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Hustle it, hustle it, hustle it! Woo! You got it! He's got the bottom, I think he's got it. Oh no, this 48's... Okay, we're not playing games. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yes! Yes! The curse is ended. Jones the winner. Now if I can just dig a win out of my ass crack next race. We're probably going to Sonoma or something though. If we ever go to a road course in this game, I just quit instantly. Because road courses are terrible in this game. Not only do the cars drive terribly at road courses because it's Roblox, but the people, too. My game froze. It doesn't want me to know. What was it? No, I saw. Well, yeah, I've always been... Me and Alex have both been advocating for a catch-up feature in this game. They say they're trying to distance themselves from row stock, and that would, like, make them more comparable to row stock. But I feel like this could genuinely be a better row stock if they just added a couple features, like not having the wall slow you down 100 miles an hour. You know, have the game be fun. Because you have real sponsors, but you can also have features that make the game fun to play. I feel like... I think I got my last win in this game at this track. I don't know if I've said it already in the stream. I think I have, but I got iRacing, and I feel like I kind of wasted my money because my computer cannot run iRacing. Like, the graphics look like a Roblox. Like it genuinely just looks like this game, but it also runs at 10 frames per second. And my wheel is like... My wheel only has like 270 degrees of rotation or whatever. So, like, it's way too sensitive. Oh god. Probably starting to catch the gist of what I'm talking about in this game. Which the catch-up feature does kind of have something to do with it. But, like, it actually... Your end result primarily depends on where you start. For example, like, with the way Rostock's better, though, is in Rostock you can start in last and still have a chance to win the race. In this game, especially because this game's full of people like this, it should be harder to get wrecked. Because, like, if I would've kept going straight there, not even trying to wreck that guy, if I'd, like, hit the inside wall or something, like, I would've accidentally turned that guy. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be as easy. Like, the Heat games, I don't like how easy it was to wreck somebody from in front of them. Like, you go down and throw, like, a slightly mistimed block, something that should have gotten you wrecked, and in NASCAR Heat, it'll wreck the other guy. Like, the guy you're blocking. That makes no sense why that's a thing. Keep, I'm glad I didn't finish saying that. I was gonna say, keep catching these lucky breaks. Oh, you're gonna get me banned from NASCAR game as well, I see. Dude, no. And originally, like, in the video, I think I didn't sound as angry as I should have been. And the whole reason was because I thought I was just banned from My Valentine for 3 months. So I was like, okay, that's a little damper on the fun. And that's a ridiculous amount of time. But I also don't care that much, because I can just... You know, we can just, like, play Rec Rally or something. Or, like, literally anything else. We can go play Uno after this, but no. Because I got out of my watch, and I was like, wait a second. I opened up my watch again, and it was that same band screen. And I was like, wait a minute. You got the Jeopardy, like, the Jeopardy music in the background. Wait a second. I keep opening and closing my watch. I look at the backboard, and it says my account's banned. And then one more time, hang on a minute. The Jeopardy music stops. I'm banned from Rec Room for 3 months. Yeah, it really was. Because we like to have fun. That's the only game where there's, like, groups of people who aren't entirely gonna be assholes. I just told you the reason we're in there. Yes, because that's the only game where there's people who aren't entirely gonna be, like, entirely terrible. Is that the last lap, or is it the last lap now? Yeah, I'm looking for whatever lie you're about to tell. You invite me to My Valentine every time we play Rec Room. What do you mean we haven't played in 7 months? We were playing earlier today when I got banned. Yes, that's what I said. Earlier today. Are you accusing me of something? Because the way I see it, there are 3 possibilities. 1, you're gonna lie. 2, you're gonna lie. Or 3, you're gonna lie! You're not gonna tell people that we're in the game because you like to play that game. Yeah, you don't play My Valentine anymore. Would you be willing to take a lie detector test? Because you like playing My Valentine. Every time I open up Rec Room, you invite me to My Valentine. Every single day. Yes, the reason why you're lying. I'm looking for something that I really want to find. It's the truth. I'm looking for the truth in your statement. How is that a lie? Because you're... What? You're gonna lie again? No, I'm not. No, I wasn't. Alex, this guy's full of baloney. If this were September 2022, that'd be believable. You're a couple you're like 3 years too late. What is the 9 doing? I'm sorry, 9. I need to win a race. Yeah, 'cause you're lying. That's why I don't want you to. 'Cause I don't want you to go spreading lies, acting like I'm some kind of... Please get away from me, 9. Because you're Mason and you like to lie. You're the same guy who invited me to Scary Baboon 77 times last year. You're over here telling me, oh yeah, I found this really great racing game in Rec Room. Scary Baboon, I think they call it. No! You invited me to Scary Baboon again for the 79th time. Dude, and everybody's like putting me in the wall. That guy just tried to hook me and it didn't work. No, I wasn't. Dude, I joined the game because you invite me to the game every single time. Well, I wouldn't believe someone who's lying either, you know. Tell me one part of that that's true. No, I did not. You started a party at 2 in the morning. And plus, 2 in the morning, I went to sleep at 1:30 yesterday. Oh, God. Yes, I did. I remember squinting my eyes open at 1:37 in the morning, trying to go to bed. And you were yelling on my TV. Yes, I had the audio. I told you the audio was coming out of the TV, though, and you intentionally sabotaged my household. Yes, I am in the basement. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's gonna believe you with all your evidence. Of your lies! Then what are you doing? Sitting or standing? Ha ha ha! That was a great joke. I'm not live streaming anymore because of you. Now I'm live streaming. That was a bad joke. But still. Oh my god, dude. It was a joke. I'm live streaming. I know! Did you not hear the whole spiel yesterday about how bad the jokes are gonna be? I give everybody I meet, like, a warning. It's like the beginning of a horror movie type of warning, where it's like if you get seizures, or if you're like specially prone to like being uneasy when gore is in the film. And stop yelling. You give people meat. You know what? Yeah, I do. I give people so much. Mason, don't you start. More like, what do I meet? Ask the guy in the... Tell that to the guy in the chat. I didn't start this whole thing. You just said you can't do it, and then you just said you can do it. Who's gonna... I'm gonna start making cat noises in a second. If Alex were in this party, cat noises would be blistering. I feel like I just ruined that race for the 9 car already. What's that 9 car doing? I think the 9 beside me won the last race. Yeah, I don't leave the party. I'm like the laziest person of all time. No, I have not. In 2022, maybe. Why are we 8 wide? There goes. Uh, I'm sorry, not. Dude, see, the 9 thinks I'm trying to wreck him now. Dude, can you stop dragging this narrative on? Sound like a YouTuber right now. Pushing, you know, dragging a narrative. Please don't wreck each other, 9 cars. I'm trying to have a good run. I don't want to get involved in your shenanigans. What, another one of your lies? You're like Texas toast, man. You can't... No, you wouldn't have! That's the point of lying! The point of lying is you're not supposed to know the truth. What part of it? 'Cause no, it's not. Why is that 9 car blocking me like the biggest dip wagon I've ever seen in my life? We were specifically talking yesterday about how I don't want to date online ever again. Do you not remember the conversation? You know, no, you don't. Because you're trying to lie over here. Trying to act like I never said anything about... No, he didn't say that. No, he said he really wants, you know, the rec room, zipper, unzip, get the rec meat, man. No, he wants to give people the meat in the rec, man. Oh no, he's only sad that he can't use rec room because, he can't give the double downs to the flat tops. Dude, what did I just say? I'll tell you what I just said. I just said what you've been saying. And can this 9 car get out of the lead? This is the exact same thing as the last race. What are you talking about? Yeah, when you smoked meth before you got in the party yesterday? So you're saying you can't lie anymore. Okay, go ahead and tell the truth then. Well, it was nice knowing you. I'll come to your funeral. Dude, see, and like you made someone leave the stream because you're over here like spewing out. And my race is ruined already. See, you can't even put... yeah. Yeah, you're not going to because you know you're gonna go to hell. I don't even... Dude, can we stop, like, fucking around for second place and try to catch the leader? This 1 car wants to go catch the leader. I want to go catch the leader. I'm gonna push the 1, see what he does. It's the most annoying thing in history that people want to fight around for second place, but they never want to go try to catch the leader. Like, oh no, let's go 4 wide for second. Like, no, let's get in a single file line. There we go. It's too late. It's already the last lap. I don't understand. That's even worse than the people just fighting for second. Because, like, oh yeah, let's go catch the leader after it's too late. And now we've actually made no progress the entire race. Woohoo, 4th place. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay, if you didn't lie so much, maybe, you know. Yes, you are. What do you think of Donald Trump? I don't think about politics in general. I'm indifferent on both candidates. This guy's rambling on... Okay, if you talk about something else, you know... You want to learn how to tie your... Because I'm mad that Rec Room... That I'm not allowed to use Rec Room anymore. Now I'm like... I told you I was streaming. Stop arguing, it's annoying, see? Let's, like, just stop talking about it. Never seen someone go on this long with a lie. Oh my god, dude. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. I'm in the lead at North Wilkesboro. Oh my god. Stenhouse, bad luck track. Gonna win the race. What is the 9 doing? The Alexander Jones strategy. And the 15's gonna come up. How did I save that? Junior... Is Junior even in the party anymore? Probably not. And got wrecked again. Oh, I love this game. Like, I know I was dragging on the thing about Rec Room banning me for no reason, but I finally stopped talking about that. Uh-huh, yeah, I'm in last. Thanks to you. Yeah. If you didn't have me all hyped up on this one little topic all the time, you know. You have, like, hyper focus. Who's in the lead? Is the 15 in the lead? No. I should be in the lead right now. But I got wrecked by the 15. It's probably my fault, but my game lagged. Which, I feel like almost every race I've done today has gotten ruined by lag. Like, my game lags at, like, the most inopportune time when I'm middle of 3. And I end up crashing. Favorite streamer? Well, you know, I feel like me and Alex... Well, like, I don't... How long have you been watching? Because I feel like the streams with me and Alex... I've, like, fallen asleep to those streams before. I think those are good streams I have, like, as background noise. Where, like, you'll occasionally hear, like, the most ridiculous thing ever. And it'll be something silly. You'll be trying to fall asleep. You're something about, like, duck paste or something. You'll be like, what are we talking about? You know, go to... Basically, we have, like, good streams to fall asleep to, I think. I feel like if you're actually conscious of watching these... I don't know. It's like a podcast, I guess, sort of. Which is funny. We used to do a podcast. Not a real podcast with, like, real podcast microphones. But we'd sit around on the home screen of Rocket League. Rocket League! We can play Rocket League tomorrow when Alex gets his couple of months. Okay, so you do know where Alex is. He's the other guy who's normally in my streams. Who always drives the 48, or the 4. Which is funny, because he's driving the 48. For someone named Stan47 House, I don't drive a Stenhouse a lot. And before, like, I think there was like one time, like, in either 2022 or 2023 that I randomly started driving a Stenhouse a lot in one game. But before that, my name was Sten47 House and I like never drove a Stenhouse ever. But I normally just drive with random drivers anyways. I started watching Michael Marooks in 2018. That was when I started doing most of my NASCAR related stuff. Oh, our... Oh god, the race is already over. So I can get out of here then. Oh, that was fun to watch from the stands. Did this Palmolive car ever run? Because I've been, like, looking at it, and at first I was like, that's a Talladega Win car, but then I saw the side, and I was like, no, it's not. I'm gonna just look up the Stenhouse Talladega car. 2024. Oh yeah, and if you've ever wondered why we didn't... Okay, yeah, no, it's nowhere near the Talladega car. I thought the sides were more white, but it was the top that was white. So it's a little more accurate than I thought, I guess, but... And we're going to Talladega. I'm gonna win this race. But yeah, the reason we never posted reactions to that Talladega Fall race last year, and the reason me and Alex both want to forget that race, at least I do, is because DD12 had a DD12 moment. It got DDoS'd, like, at the white flag. So at the white flag, everything just froze for us, and we missed the entire finish. And the stream only finally came back right after they crossed the line. Alright, but, what the hell? Okay. If I don't get wrecked by someone, I'm gonna win this race. Because I'm driving the right car to do it. And we got Dale Earnhardt Jr. here. Nothing can go wrong being pushed by Dale Jr. Unless you're Brian Vickers, but that's also... I don't know why you'd be Brian Vickers. Haha, no Penske cars working together here. Not this time. I have a little bit of a scapegoat here, though. Because I did say as long as I don't get crashed. So if I get wrecked, it doesn't count, and I'm going to win the next race. It's kind of cool that there's some, I'm racing with a nationwide car from, like, 2011, a Cup car from 2019, and a Cup car from 2025. And I'm a Cup car from 2024. That's, like, a fictional version of a scheme that actually ran. I feel like this scheme did actually run. And there's a 2020 car. I don't know if that 15's a current car or not. Because Rick Rail Racing usually has, like, somewhat similar schemes. Like, their schemes haven't changed much over the years. I know that Chase Elliott car is from 2018. Oh my god, dude, the outside lane. I'm on the 2's side, and that, like... And that scrap up right there. Because no reason the outside should get that big of a run. I think they made an update or something that allowed the outside to get that big of a run. And I might go up there, coming out of this corner, see what happens. Ooh! No way that just happened. Dude, why does the outside get such a big run? It's not Homestead or Kansas. Basically any intermediate track. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. Alright, this 12's gonna have to get up here on the way outside. Whoa, Alex. Two car, I swear to God. Am I gonna be able to get another huge runoff for... Yes, I think I am. Dude, why? Where does that momentum come from? On the last lap, that's gonna come in handy. That was all by myself. Me and Alex for the lead. It's 3 wide. Oh my god! I think the 15 just came to a dead stop, hitting the wall. Yeah, there's only 4 cars in the race. Dude, the outside run in this game is insane. I was like second guessing that move. If I'm gonna drive as Stenhouse, I gotta drive like Stenhouse. Which means I gotta go way up and block that run. Woohoo! Whoa. Just gotta unlock my inner 47 car. I used to rewatch the 2019 Talladega Fall race over and over again to see how Stenhouse controlled the lanes so well that race. Because that's like the closest I've seen to dominating a super speedway race with with that package. It doesn't matter how hard this guy's locked onto me. You know that outside lane is going to be getting a workout. Especially since we're not going to be organized on the bottom. Yep, dude! What goes on up there? What mystical powers? If I can clear this 9 car up here, I'm going to the top. Try to square up with Alex as best as I can. Okay, yeah, we're winning this race on the top. If that 9 will stop being a jackwagon. I'm not trying to push the 9, I'm not trying to go down. I'm getting a push here. We should be able... Oh yeah. It's gonna be either 48 or 47 here. Unless we mess up, which I almost did. Gotta get way up on this high groove. 9 cars being a jackass. Dude, 9 car, what are you doing? It was like a real Gen 7 Super Speedway finish. Ugh. Alex has got it! Woo! Alright, I was wrong. I didn't win that race, but... You know, if I was using the real scheme, you know, I would've won. Still, the 2025 Universe scheme sucks. I mean, I don't think it's too terrible. And, of course, it said 7 out of 6. NASCAR game players strike again. The vote kick system in this game is, like, terrible. Yeah, I didn't like the 2025 Universe scheme either. Like, I feel like the scheme they had was one of the few schemes that I'd keep the same just forever. Because they've had the same scheme since, like, 2018. And we're going to Kansas. So at least a decent track. I don't like how cartoonish it looks now, if that makes any sense. Like, why does... My car and the grass, number 1, are matching colors. But number 2, they'd like... It's like cartoonishly bright. I can't get down. That race made me want to just do Talladega the rest of the day. And that's insane coming from me, because I don't like super speedways in this game most of the time. Because it's always the same, like... It's always either getting wrecked... I guess it's like real life. It's either getting wrecked or, like... Something unfortunate happens every time. But that was actually a good race. And of course, you know, Alex, the only other good guy in the lobby who I actually know, got vote kicked. I was gonna try to push the 2, but I knew I wasn't gonna get clear behind him. Now I am. Nighty night, Alex. Hopefully we'll be able to do a party by tomorrow or something. I hear the sound of an engine. I don't think that 2 car understands that he just saved my life. Like, the 2 car saved my race. The 9 car doesn't like me for, like, when I accidentally door slammed him a couple times a few races ago. And, oh my god, 24 car, I'm sorry. But it was something like that, I think, that I did a couple races ago. And he won't get over it. People in this game are not emotionally mature. Like, if somebody does what the 9 car right there just did to me, if I'm the 2, I'll wreck him this one race. And unlike 90% of the people in this game, I'm not going to hold on to that for the next 12 races. And, like, every time I see him from then on, just wreck him. I'm wrecking the 9 car because he won't get over what happened 10 races ago. And there's already no shot of anybody catching the leader. Because look, this is the type of stuff, this is like my main issue with this game. People, oh my god. No, people will go for it for 2nd place or 3rd place or anything but the lead. And they just, like, it's always like this. It's like this in real life a lot too. Like, you'll see a lot of, like, the craziest battles in history happen for 2nd place on an overtime. Or something. Like the Xfinity Watkins-Glen race this year. Or last year. The greatest battle in, like, recent NASCAR history, but it was for 2nd place, because the leader gets away. Yeah, but best finish I could get here is 3rd. What I think I'm gonna get is 4th. It's kind of making me want to do, like, Heat 5 lobbies again. Woohoo! Maybe me and this 6 can link up and do the craziest catch-up in NASCAR game history. Or the 2nd craziest. Yeah, because the leader... What did the leader just do? Why would you turn straight into the wall? Did he think he had no competition? Alright, 48. You're gonna have to work with us here. And I suck at taking pushes, so I don't know if I can do that. I didn't mean to do that. This 48's the epitome of what I'm talking about, though. People will not battle... People will not, like, strategize and try to take the lead. Dude, dumbass. Just... We're catching the 20 because the 20 must be doing something wrong. Because there's no way... I'm not going to push the 48 at this point. Like, I'm all for the strategy. But I'm not watching that 48 succeed. I'll watch the 6 succeed all day long. Yeah, wreck that jackass. Let me take 2nd. Woohoo! I don't know what the 48 was doing. He wrecks himself out of the lead, and he starts racing us like we're the people who wrecked him or something. Like, no, it's just... If the 48 didn't catch back up to me there, and he just wrecked himself entirely, I think me and the 6 could have caught the leader, and we could have done something, and the 20 wouldn't have won that race. But the 48 getting in the middle of that, I was like, I'm not that mad, because I still got second place, but... Iowa. This was either the first or second track I ever did in this game. It's the first memory I have of this game. And I remember thinking I must just suck or something. Because I was, like, losing the lead pack. And, like, now, I could probably win on any non-road course track in this game. Like, if I'm with good people. I'm not trying to run you up, 5-car. You can tell because I just ruined my own lap there. It's gonna push the 24. Help both of us out a little there. What the... And why did that somewhat stick? It didn't... Oh! The wrecking! Yes! Give me some of that! Get away from me, 9-car. I hate how my camera keeps going down. Whenever I hit the brakes, my camera moves. I probably look like I'm trying to be, like, I'm trying to wreck the 15 or something. I'm trying to help him out. I'm trying to get him closer to the guys he can crash. Nine car, get the hell away from me. I'm assuming he's gonna turn right about here. Use 24 car. My game just froze. Yeah, the 9 car has the shortest temper I've ever seen. Out of any, like, not entirely dirty driver. If you give him some dirty air, he's gonna snap. Wreck him, 15, please. Or I'll just do it for you. Once again, if one guy didn't join the fight, we could actually have a fun battle for the lead. 5's getting away because a 9 came and screwed around with me, which interrupted the flow of the 24 and the 15, because I was right with them. And the 24, I'm surprised that worked. That wall tap. Oh my god, that wall tap worked really well. And, yep, probably the 9 car's fault. It's been the story of the entire day. I mean, it's really the story of the entire game. Okay, no, it's the 24. 24 doesn't know how to drive. I thought that was the... Well, I'm stupid for thinking it was a 24 I was just chasing down. See, I would have been up there. I would have been probably right behind the 24 at this point. There have been a lot of races I should have won today. Oh yeah, I would have won that race if they're gonna be slamming like that. It brings me back to my point though. Shouldn't be as easy to get spun out by someone. I know that was a hard hit, but there's like... There's other games where it'll just... I don't know. How about we make a game where you can't get spun out? I know that takes the authenticity away from your Roblox NASCAR game, but like... Come on. Every time I'm about to have a good race, I get wrecked. Chicagoland. If this doesn't go well, then like... Well, actually no, yep, starting in last. If the game wouldn't start me in last every time, I could do good. I probably wouldn't get screwed as much. 'Cause I wouldn't be around all these bottom feeders. You're only behind like 4 people. There's like a 50-50 chance. When you're behind everybody, you're behind the good ones and the bad ones. Mostly the bad ones. Most of the people who play this game do not know how to drive. Never heard of a race car in their lives. 24, please. And can we get this 9 out of here? We vote kick Alex for putting the 9 in the grass, rightfully. And the 9's still in here after causing terrorism. We can't just admit, hey, we made a mistake kicking out the only guy. Who's actually given this dumbass the what for. And now the 15's pushing him. If I'm like... That's the one... The 9's probably the one exception for that thing about, like... Let's fight for the lead and not for second. I'll wreck that 9 car for the second place. I don't care. I don't like the 9 car. Dude, can my... If I could actually get some, like, speed in my car... And pull up and give this 15 a push. Nope, not gonna happen. And here we go. 3 wide for 4th now. Amazing stuff. Why did the 15 quit? See, now the 9 car's my only hope. Because I'm surprised I was able to get out of that sort of cleanly. But normally you're just stuck in that gaggle of cars back there for the rest of the race. Because the second you're about to clear somebody, somebody will come up through the middle like that 13 and give you a big shot. And you'll end up... You'll end up getting pushed way up the track, shuffled back, and it'll just be the same cycle over and over. I don't think anybody's watching the stream anymore. It says one person watching, and I'm watching. Thanks for helping me turn. I actually gotta push the 9 this time. If he wouldn't smack into the wall every lap trying to copy the 22. Or is that even... I think it's a 22. But no, I want to help this guy. I don't want to help him, but I want to get up there. And I'm gonna have to help him to do that. And you know, I have a new strategy. Not like strategy for driving, but a strategy for the stream. I'm not ending the stream until I win a race. Oh my god, 9 car. Alright, 22 just made the biggest jack up of his life. You guys keep muscling. Yep, 9 car, being a dumbass. Guess who's gonna prevail and take the lead from that? And guess who's also not going to be smacking into the wall? And my game froze, so I might. And the 5 car, and we're back to square one. Dude, can my game stop lagging? "13, you better, like... just don't cause any problems." Usually, when you get more than 3 cars battling for the lead, like, problems start to arise. Trying to help this 5 car, but he slowed down too much. Like, you slow down for something like that, and obviously for the corner, but you don't slow down that much. And see, I'm screwed now. I can't win this race now. There's just too many people up here, and obviously my game's lagging too much. Also, this game's logic makes no sense. At Darlington, if these two up here were doing that, they'd be entirely out of it, but here they can just smack the hell out of each other. With 22 doing something stupid again, like what ruined the lead for him is what ruined that. Okay, 5. I'm gonna work with the 5. The 13 seems like a decent driver. The 9 and the 22 are obviously not decent drivers. The 9, I knew he wasn't a decent driver from the second he came in here. I accidentally door slammed him once, probably like 10 races ago, and he's still trying to wreck me. Let's go, 5 car. And it's the last lap, too. Dude, get the 9 away from me. Get the 9 away from me. Go, 5 car, go. Ugh. Can we stop having the same ending to every race? Yes, this is Roblox. I don't... like, I need a race to not end like that one of these times. A race that I'm in, so not a road course, but like... ugh. Like, I get a little glimmer of hope right at the very end. Iowa again. Maybe if I start closer to the front. No. Yep, I'm screwed here. Because the dude, can these two, like, grow up, be men, and just stop wrecking each other? In a perfect world, that's where everybody wins. Because I don't have to deal with their shenanigans. Because I'm getting screwed because the game's algorithm placed me right between them. Yeah, and the 9's trying to kill me because he's trying to get to the 22. Thank you, 6 car, for appearing. Thank you, 22, for accidentally helping me. Thank you again, 22, for accidentally helping me. Thank you, 22, again, for accidentally helping me. Thank you, 22, again, for... I don't think he actually helped me that much that time, but... he did inadvertently help me like 7 times before that, so... you know, 2 times. Or 3 times, actually. Because he helped me through the corner. Helped me out of the corner. Whoa, 5 car. I might let the 5 go after that one. Can't tell if I'm pushing the 5 or if I'm like wrecking them. Bunch of hooligans who don't know how to drive. We just had 3 cars have the exact same spin. 4 cars now. Those 2 are teammates. And if that 24 does it again, you know, wins. If this 31 will leave me alone, like, and not try and dive me or anything, like he did, I would have sailed away with the lead there. High ASF. I can tell he's high, because only a high guy would drive that poorly. Let's go, 24. Move it, Bush. Can't really see where you're at, because I was going to try to push him. I still can here. In a perfect world, I can push him right about here. Thank you. As long as no one comes up from behind me, I think I can actually do this. I might not have enough time, actually. Oh, yes I do. Not if I hit the wall. I might be screwed here. I've got the speed, I just don't have enough... Yeah, I don't have enough time. I can pull some nonsense here. Oh, hang on a second. Dang it, 24. I actually just can't win today. I'm cursed today. Because at least, usually I'm at least able to, like... I'm able to win at least once. The part that sucks is that I was the faster car, but it's just the same thing that's been happening all day. I've had like the fastest car at the very end, but someone before was screwing around with me. In this case, the 31 was screwing around with me where I couldn't do anything. And we're going to Darlington, so I'm already screwed. Because Darlington's a bad track in this game, especially if you're not I don't know, dude. Because when they added that thing where the wall started to slow you down way more than it should, this track got affected the worst. If you lightly brush the wall out of the corner, you're screwed the entire race. And of course, can I stop starting behind or between the 22 and the 9? Those guys are, knowing them, they're probably still going to town, wrecking each other. But yeah, I've said it plenty of times, though, in the past couple months. I would be winning, like, an astonishing amount of races in any NASCAR game, really, if people would just leave me alone. Because there are so many battles that should be just me and the leader. And it should be like, oh, you know, may the best car win. But no, because the third place guy comes up and starts messing with me. And I feel like that's about to happen again. Oh, Holographic Man's in here. Holographic man, I have no control over the situation. I am on the brakes. Thank God I got around those two. Let's go, holographic man! Let's go to the front. 22, can this guy get vote banned? Nope, because you can only vote kick people if you have 80. Yep, and I'm screwed because of that. Holographic man screwed because of that. And the two worst drivers in the field, outside the 24, the two worst drivers in the field are up here, the 22 and the 9. In another perfect world, the 24 wrecks the 22. In our world, though, the 22 wrecks the 24. Trying to push those two into each other. The 22 might help me out a little here by slowing down the 24. And there's someone behind me. Yep, if I didn't scrape the wall there, I'd be... Like, the effect is too strong. Our only hope's a 24 hitting the wall at this point. I mean, I'll ride the wall, but I'm probably going to get vote kicked for that. And the 16's going to put me in the wall anyway and ruin both of our chances. Can the 16 just gun it up against the wall this time? Okay, I was hoping I'd actually hit him square. Yeah, we're screwed already. It was the 22's fault. It's really the game. Like, this track specifically. If the developers of this game could, like, get their shit together and make things actually consistent. Because if you lightly brush the wall out of the corner here, you lose 100 miles. Look, see, we're catching up now, because he lightly brushed the wall out of the corner. And the 16's... all he did was screw me and himself. Which is great. But no, if you lightly brush the wall out of the corner here, you lose 30 miles an hour. Yeah, the 22... the 22's retarded. The worst thing is, I'm actually retarded, and yet I can still, like, drive better than half the people here. Like, what are we doing? And there's a 22 right behind me. Bowman Gray was the other track I was going to mention, too. I saw it in the chat. You said the wall thing. Because you lightly, at least at Darlington, it just slows you down a bunch. At Bowman Gray, you lightly tap the wall out of the corner, and your car keeps slowing down when you're mashing the gas for like another 5 seconds. And we're going to one of the worst tracks in the game. They shouldn't have added road courses to this game. Like, you'd think a game, like, in Roblox, you'd think the developers would have played the game long enough. At the point where they're developing a game, they would have played Roblox long enough to know, like, road courses are a terrible idea. Road courses are my best tracks in, like, actual, like, racing simulators. But in terms of Roblox NASCAR games, I look like I've never raced a road course in my life. Because I jack on the brakes at the... like, dude. Already. Yep. Getting drove through. Every time you hit the brakes, your camera moves sometimes. Game keeps freezing. It's loading in all the assets of the infield. Holographic, man. Yeah, adding this track into the game, adding any road course into this game was the worst idea the devs ever had. And they just keep them. Because, oh, it's entertainment. It's not, like... See, and why is that slow you down so much? I should quit. Like, my least favorite tracks in this game... See, look, every time I hit the brakes, my camera moves. I might just let this 31 pass me, because I'm quitting this race after we cross the line. Look, no, it's tracks like that are holding this game back. I've said plenty of times I think this game's a pathetic excuse for a NASCAR game in general. But at least there are like some... At oval tracks in this game you can at least pretend to have some fun. And this guy's putting the name of AJ Allmendinger to grace. Leading at the Roval. I always drive as AJ Allmendinger when I'm playing an actual proper sim. Because then I can actually excel at road courses. In this game, though, like, I think you can, like... I'm not trying to call myself, like, good or anything. But I think... You can judge whether a NASCAR game's good or not based on, like... If you get a driver that's, like, really good at one certain type of track... And in your game, they're running, like, 10 seconds off the pace... Running, like, the way you should be running the track... That should tell you something's wrong. I hope this 16 car wins this race just because it's Allmendinger. I wish Allmendinger would have won the Roval Xfinity race this year. But no, Sam Mayer. If Sam Mayer's car, you know, if Sam Mayer missed a shift one more time, because he missed a shift like 2 times, I think, right about here. In the middle of 3 and 4. And also, I'm not moving my camera around that much. I have awful stick drift on my right stick. Yeah, next time we go to a good track, though, that's going to be my last race of the night. Yeah, Kligerman should have won the race. Allmendinger was the guy I wanted to win the race. No! What are we doing? Dang it, dude. And NASCAR not... Like, I think them throwing the caution... Like, I won't say Kligerman got screwed in that regard. I think he got screwed just by a caution happening. But the fact that they threw the caution, I don't think NASCAR... What NASCAR did wrong was waiting a whole lap. There was a car entirely under the tire barrier. Like, getting squished by the tires as, like... As it's happening. And they're just like, no, I think he can drive out. The car looks like it's on fire. Or it looks like it's been on fire. And, like, they're just not throwing the caution. I don't even know what FICO is. I probably do, but I just... Like... I'm kinda tired right now. I love how the whole point of this stream to begin with was Rec Room banning me for no reason for 90 days. I still can't get over that. 90 days. They banned me on January 21st for doing nothing. Like, they think I did something I didn't do. And they banned me from January 21st to, like, April 21st. Like, we're a month before the Daytona 500. I'm not gonna be able to play Rec Room again, which is a game I play, like, pretty regularly. I'm not gonna be able to play it until Talladega week. It's insanity. I've said that, like, I think 3 or 4 times already in the stream, but... Hammering home the point yet again. And we're going to another shitty track. Dude, can we stop? Get these tracks out of the game. This is even worse than the Roval. Oh, the FICO scheme. I remember that then. I'm trying to think. I've always loved... Well, I don't think Stenhouse ran a Sunny D car this year. And also, the announcement that they were coming back was made right around when I was questioning if Sunny D was still sponsoring Stenhouse. The rain in this game, I feel like, makes it lag more. We got little attempts at rooster tails. That's pretty cool. I love this track in NR 2003. I'm trying to think what my favorite road courses are in NR. Which would just be my favorite road courses to drive. This is either number 1 or number 2. I like the Roval, but you have to do a lot of tweaking with the settings with the AI. Because if you keep the AI the way they are, and... Like, this is one of the few tracks in NR that they actually got right. You know, the developers of the track, I mean. Not the game developers. But with most of them, you have to make it to where the AI actually have to brake entering the corners. Because a lot of times they won't have to brake until, like, here. In this... Oh, God. No, but a lot of times they won't have to brake until, like, they're almost, like, already in the turn. Meanwhile, I have to brake, like, here. The AI will have to brake, like, here. In NR. Am I 3rd or 4th? I know I'm not in the second, because the leader's way up there. Okay, I'm 3rd. So I can be 2nd. I've been fiending over Stenhouse Sunny D cars since 2019. Because the 2019 Talladega Fall race was the first Talladega race I got to see live. The first one I was gonna see live was the 2018 Talladega Fall race, but that was a time period when my TV, like my TVs were like messing up a lot during that time. So it was like, it was just showing like green and red, you know, glitch colors. Like it would show like a second of the race, and then everything would get all pixelated. Like, we go from 1080p broadcast quality to, like, 144p, like, really early YouTube video quality. And it would be all staticky with colors, you know, and the audio would be weird. What I'm trying to say is my TV messed up, so I didn't get to see that race. It's cool to see that Eric Almirola won. Eric Almirola was the first driver I ever, like... Actually, no. The first crash I ever remember seeing was, like... I was like 6 years old, and I randomly tuned into a NASCAR race around the end. And I saw Kurt Busch's 2013 flip at Talladega. That's the first crash I remember seeing. I don't remember, like... I stopped watching NASCAR after that until, like, 2018. And my dad was telling me... Because, like, we were both, like, relatively new to NASCAR. Like, we knew what it was, but the last time we'd watched it was a really long time ago. And it was right after the 2018 Daytona Summer Race. My dad was like, hey, there was this guy, you know, a couple weeks ago named Stenhouse. See if you can find him on the leaderboard there. He wrecked everybody in that race. And back then, whenever I heard, like... I'm gonna miss that corner bad. I'm actually 7th? Oh my god. Okay, no, but back then, whenever I'd hear a driver's name, but I didn't know what they looked like, I just imagined somebody else that I knew with that name. So like Bobby Labonte, for example, the first time I heard his name, I pictured Bobby from the Loud House. So first time I heard Stenhouse's name, like Ricky Stenhouse, I pictured this kid from a TV show I used to watch. I don't remember what it was called, but his name was Ricky. And he kinda did look like what Stenhouse looks like. So. But yeah, I first started becoming a Stenhouse fan in like early 2019. And that brings me, I got way off topic. I was talking about the Talladega races I could have seen. 2019 spring race, it was my fault. I was with my friend, and first we were like here with the TV on, but we weren't paying much attention to it. Because that was my first time ever having a friend over at my house. And then once again, like my dad, I went back to his house, and my dad came to get me. And like, Kyle Larson was also my favorite driver at that point, too. Throughout 2019. But he told me that there was a big wreck on the last lap. And I was like, oh, you know, it must have been like, you know, Larson might have, you know, hit the wall or something real hard. And at first I didn't even see the flip. I was just like, oh my god, he hit the inside wall really hard and a bunch of pieces flew all over the place. That's not good. Can we get rid of one of these laps? Okay, but yeah. Anyways, what was I originally talking about? The reason that I've always liked the Stenhouse Sunny D car? It was because I was also a Byron fan. My 4 favorite drivers in 2019, which was really when I started watching every race. My 4 favorite drivers, like in order of how much I liked them, I think, were Larson, Byron, Jimmy Johnson, and Stenhouse. I specifically remember, like, the first race where I was genuinely rooting for Stenhouse, because he was actually doing kind of good, was the 2019 Daytona Summer race. And then 2019 Talladega Fall was like... Because I wasn't expecting a whole bunch, because I never saw the full 2019 Talladega Spring race up to that point. So I was like, you know, maybe the finish will be good. Because, you know, in my mind, what was fresh in my mind from Talladega was a 2018 Fall race. I was like, here we go again. We're going to get a nice single file race. You know, maybe it'll be a little exciting, like, at the end of stages. But no. What I saw was Stenhouse doing, like, being the only driver I've ever seen dominate, like, a modern superspeedway race. That was why I liked that car. Specifically with the pink numbers. In the 2020 Talladega Fall race, I was rooting for Buescher just because he was driving that car. So I was like a soft-core Buescher fan. And I still kind of am. And there we go. Usually I can only catch on fire at this next corner. I want to see if I can do that again. It'd be like riding the wall here and then... Yeah, this is a terrible crash. I'm dead. Yeah, I get sidetracked a lot, though. That's something you'll notice if you watch a lot of these streams. I get sidetracked way too much. But yeah, I like the car with the pink numbers. Sunny D should start doing that again. Not just the pink numbers. I mean, they should start sponsoring drivers in the town. It's gonna feel weird seeing the Sunny D car in the Daytona 500. Because I've always associated certain cars with certain tracks. So, like, the same way for me it was weird seeing, in 2021, seeing the Clover 42 in the Daytona 500. Like, it's weird for me seeing a Sunny D 47 in the Daytona 500. It's gonna feel off. Because I also used to have what I like to call paint scheme OCD. It's like, if I'd load up a NASCAR heat race, and I had, like, say, Brad Keselowski's Miller Lite Patriotic car, and I did a Daytona summer race, and he wasn't driving that car, like, the AI wasn't driving that car, I'd get all, like, flustered. Not flustered. That's a stupid word. But I'd get all, like, up in arms. I'd be like, how dare you not run the correct paint scheme at this track in this specific race? Like, now I don't really care. If it were still 2019, I'd be mad at myself for driving this car not at Talladega. Whoa. I just realized we're back at a good track. So this might be my last race of the stream. I don't know, though. It depends on what happens. Because I said I'm not going to end the stream till I win. I'm sorry, 13. I wasn't even trying to keep driving up the track. But it got to a point where I was like, you know what, my car is going up the track. I might as well just let it. Oh. Are we 5 wide for the lead? Not anymore. But I think we were for a little while. Wasn't even like in real life how it is most of the time where it's fake 5 wide. You know, it's 3 wide, but there's 2 cars that are kind of sticking their noses in there. Or it's 3 wide, but from the angle it looks like 5 wide. And that was genuine 5 wide. And none of us would be alive anymore if that were real. So, yeah, that's why it doesn't happen in real life. Why's that guy driving the Trackhouse test car? I have a die cast of that car, I think. I'm not trying to go up the track. What are we doing? Calmeth. 16's going low. I used to try to be like a really calm driver in this game. And like I still am in most NASCAR games, but in this game I fulfill my channel name. I'm like a Stenhouse Logano hybrid. Which to me they're both like those are my 2 favorite drivers. So basically I make over aggressive moves a lot of the time and end up wrecking people. But it's not like wrecking where people are gonna get like people are gonna be trying to wreck me back the rest of the day because I think I'm trying to kill them. I mean wrecking people like I'd have to demonstrate, and I don't want to demonstrate. There's that Celsius car that I don't like. I do like it, but I don't like how like they changed the Celsius logo and it made it oh. I'm sorry, everybody I just drove up into. That's exactly what I'm talking about, though. I just said I didn't want to demonstrate, but I just demonstrated. I'm gonna thank that 16 for driving the 24 into the wall. Because I'm still in this thing now. I don't think there's any legitimate shot at winning this race anymore. But that's also... Anyways... The 31, I think it's the 99 in the lead. I'm probably wrong. Why am I going way up the track? Okay, hopefully there's no one behind me, though. So once again, it's always a 3rd or 4th car that ends up ruining my shot at getting the win here, so... I think it's already happened, actually. Me getting in the wall, like getting hooked into the wall, is probably what sealed my fate here. Or I could have won this race, if that didn't happen. Because it's been like that all day. Yep, I hear someone behind me. I'm gonna close in on these guys, and this guy behind me is gonna ruin it. I already know. No, I'm not gonna be able to... I can maybe get these 2 to get side by side, going into 3. But I'm not catching... I'm on the gas! I was hard on the gas right there, and the game just slowed me down. Dude. I hate this game. Yep, look at what could have happened if the game didn't slow me down there. Son of a bitch, every single time. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like, a lot of times I say I'm not allowed to win, but it's usually because of something I do. I'm actually just not allowed to win right now. I always get that throttle issue, but it's like, it's especially infuriating. It's usually like on like lap 5 or something. Lap 5 out of 12 or something. Where it's like, it's annoying, but it doesn't entirely hinder everything. That essentially eliminated my chance to win. But that's another thing I don't like about this game, though. It's like, there's like a really fine line at certain speeds between your car just stopping and plowing straight into a wall. Okay, I'm decent at this track. If I start close to the front, maybe. If I start behind 5th place, I'm screwed. Yep. Has the game started me close to the front at all? I know it's random now, and it's not based on when you joined anymore. But I feel like that's... Like, it's ridiculous at this point. Why am I starting at the back so many times? Do we put the fastest cars in the back? Ugh. What are we doing? See, my race... Every time. Ruined by dumbasses. Ruined by a fucking dude. It's not that it's hard to pass, it's hard to not get fucked by some retard like that. It's... Dude, do people... Like, I'm not even... I know I'm using retard pretty loosely now. But, like... That guy must actually be like Patrick in that one episode where he's got, like, a board nailed to his head. Because what are you doing on the first lap of the race? Putting somebody into the outside wall. You wrecked yourself when you were already in the preferred position. Like what? Like what? Like I'm genuinely trying to get it. When I was 6, I would have understood that that's a bad idea and I should just run my own race. That it's more beneficial to me to just run on the bottom where I'm at, on the preferred lane, once again, going into a corner, than to go slam somebody into the wall and ruin both of our races. I don't think they have the Sunny D scheme in this game, because this is all 2024 cars, and some 2025. I think I have a Josh Berry Sunny D car, actually. Yeah. I have the Icy Hot Stenhouse car. But I don't like that car because it reminds me of the All-Star race. That was an up and down race for me. Because Logano won, that's the up. And the down in Stenhouse got wrecked. You know, he did overcorrect pretty hard, so... Well, I'm autistic too, okay? I'm saying... But I say that word sometimes just because it's like I can't come up with something better to say. I could be like Joe Bartolozzi and just say that guy's a cuck, but it's like, I feel like that word just sounds insane coming out of my mouth. I feel like it's a lot easier to tell with me that something's wrong with me, though. Because besides me getting sidetracked on literally everything I talk... I didn't know I had that Chastain car. I have, like... I think I have, like, a good bit of issues. Like, it's not just that. Because there'll be some times... And I'm gonna make myself sound like... I'm probably gonna make myself sound, like, entirely crazy. It only happens, like... at times, and I can, like, somewhat control it, like, well, somewhat. I can, like, keep it under control in, like, a controlled environment. In, like, a public environment. But sometimes, like, and I don't know, it's, like, I'll get, like, twitches, and it's not, like, regular twitches, like, you know, like, when you get the chills or whatever, and you start going, whoa, you know. I mean, like, sometimes my head will just, like... Well, it doesn't do it by itself. But sometimes, like, my neck will start to hurt, and I have to, like... Dude, oh my god! It's not that my neck hurts. My head twitches, is what I'm trying to say. My head twitches, and it's, like... It's mostly involuntary, but it's something that, like, if I really, really try, I can keep it under control. You can hear it's genuinely hard for me to, like, to stay on topic. It got worse, though. Last year, it all started when Alex, during the Michigan race reaction that I ended up never posting, and it's now lost to time. During the rain delay, he said, "How far ahead of you?" And we both started laughing because that sounds really stupid. And, you know, it was a nice, funny moment for a little while. And after that, ever since then, like, I feel like my brain's been deteriorating. Like, I've been unable to pronounce words. Like, you can hear me, like, struggling to pronounce things sometimes. I wouldn't be making this many pronunciation errors. Like, I almost mispronounce pronunciation. And a lot of times I'll say things that don't even go, like, you know when you're saying something, like, as you're saying it, your brain kind of checks it? For me, sometimes, like, that, like, stopped happening for a little while. Between, like, September and December. That, like, entirely stopped happening with my brain. My brain wouldn't check what I was saying, so I'd say the dumbest sentence ever. And it was, like, all the time. And I kind of figured out what it was, though. Because I think it's, like... I think it's my, like... My mouth doesn't want to form words, if that makes any sense. Because, like, I noticed my mouth won't open the way it used to. Oh my god, I sound stupid. I'm making no sense right now. Maybe I can invest all the brain power out of talking and put it into my race car. Oh... We're 5 wide for second. And the leader's about to get involved in it. I gotta sit back down. If I caused a crash right there, I could have blamed it on the position I was sitting in. Sitting in an awkward position. Okay, let's stop beating each other up and go for the lead. I want to get behind the 33, but I think there's someone behind him. I didn't even notice the leaders were trying to wreck. Why are there so many weird cars? I think the 33 might be a truck series scheme. We have the 2013 Denny Hamlin scheme. I'm getting the biggest shove in history. Oh yeah, and the game's lagging. You can actually see that though, so there's no point in saying it. Oh. That was intense. My game might be a little less laggy because there's less cars around. That's another bad thing about being in the back of the pack. If you have terrible internet like I do, AT&T, you gotta be up at the front. If you're in the back, you're gonna be lagging. And also, since I'm doing a stream, it's even worse. I feel like if I hit that 33 right there, that would have helped both of us. Gonna push the 11, because I don't want to go way down onto the apron, because a lot of times it doesn't stick. Now, we have enough time. That's not even the 11, that's the 20. I see the that could be good luck for me! Woohoo! No, not even close. Where did my momentum come from? And how wide are we for the lead? And did I just cause all that? I don't know. The car reminds me of Ducky's penthouse in Rec Room. Just gotta throw Rec Room in there one more time. Like, the first thing I thought of when I saw that car was that game, though. I don't know. I think it's just the colors. And that's just what I associate those colors with. Also, is that a Ford? It's not a Ross Chastain scheme, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, there's no excuses this time. If I don't win this race, it's my fault. And there goes somebody. If nobody comes from third to ruin it, if I don't win, it's my fault. Or from fourth, I mean. Oh yeah, I should be able to win this. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it without stirring up much controversy. If this 20 gets on my outside, I'm done. Oh, I hit a bump there and then the lag. Oh my god. Yep. Hit by a fourth car. And that was a lucky fourth place because I got hit by 2 people. RB Racing's moving to Ford. I don't know anything about Formula 1. I know the side I picked on the Verstappen versus Hamilton argument was Verstappen. Because whenever I just like drivers who are over aggressive. Like, you can tell by looking at my favorite drivers in pretty much any series. And I'm gonna piss. I think everyone's gonna leave the stream after they hear this. Austin Hill is one of my favorite Xfinity drivers. My favorite Xfinity drivers are, well, Allmendinger's not there anymore, but it was Sheldon Creed. Oh yeah, I was an we both liked Verstappen before we won a lot. Yeah. And dude, can we not go to a? Oh my god. We're going to the worst track in the game again. And I can't. I'm forcing myself to not be able to end this stream until I win. Or until the game crashes. Which, honestly, the game's probably gonna crash. Because it's going really slow right now. But then I'm gonna restart it. Alex, are you in this race? I might have, like... If you are, I probably missed your name. Never finished what I was saying. Favorite Xfinity drivers. Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed. Well, Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill, and... both of the other 2 are moving up to Cup. Allmendinger and Herbst. Oh yeah, another one. I've always liked unpopular drivers for some reason. So I started liking Riley Herbst in 2020. And there we go. Terrible wreck again. Yeah, I'd much rather spectate at this track. Also, I don't think Mason left... I don't think Mason left the party. I think I might have just... I don't know if I just heard him or if I heard my heater making a weird noise. I'm getting pretty tired right now, so it could be either one. I was about to say, there's no way I'm gonna hit this guy when I hit the brakes like 150 feet before the corner. I'm kinda not really trying now, though. Like, I cannot race at this track. If we do an NR 2003 league or something, watch me blow everybody out of the water by like 10 seconds at this track. Okay, I'm confident there. As long as I... My problems with running road courses in actual sims is that, like, I'll get over my head in, like, practice or something, trying to set a really fast lap time, trying to get a hot lap, and I either slide my tires the entire lap, which is the only way, really, you can get those, like, really record-setting times in NR at road courses. You gotta be sliding your tires the whole lap. As usual, I'm blanking. Don't know what I was gonna say. No, but I surprise myself sometimes when I'm doing, like, road course races and those, because I'm thinking I'm gonna be having to, like, dive it in the way the AIs normally do, but then I'll run, like, a nice smooth lap. Well, smooth for me. You know, I'm still kind of... I always run my cars with, like, a stupid low brake bias, though, too, so... That's got something to do with me sliding. Because I don't just run, like, the recommended brake bias or anything. I run the lowest brake bias I can. So then I'm shocked when I, like, dive it into a corner a little bit, and I hit the brakes and my car starts to slide by itself on the straightaway. I'm like, what could be causing that? Totally not my 42% brake bias. I don't think that makes sense to anybody. If you turn the brake bias down, you know, the car is gonna, like, be slippery into the corner. Also, just entirely sold on this last place battle. I might download that Monza track for NR if I can. I deleted NR 2003 to get iRacing. So I'm kind of mad at myself. Because iRacing does not... iRacing has Roblox graphics on my computer and it still runs at 10 frames per second. And I've already said all this, but my steering wheel, since it's only 270 degrees and not like 900 degrees or whatever, it, like, when I, like, lightly turn the wheel, especially because my wheel has no tension, but when I lightly turn the wheel, like, I breathe on my wheel too hard, the car starts sliding, like, on the straightaway, weaving up and down the track. Yeah, but I genuinely think the Chicago Street Course is, like, my best road course. That and maybe the Roval. My worst road course is probably Sonoma, I think, maybe, I don't know. I also haven't tried in a long time. I know I'm a little... The Watkins Glens in NR 2003, I think, are a little too slick. Like, if you go up the S's and you're like... Like, at the same time, I don't know. Because, you know, people are always... The broadcasters are like, oh, you know, this is like the super speedway of road courses. But, like, going up the S's, I'm almost always spinning out in NR. Like, I'm at least bottoming the car out, and I never see that in real life. You don't see people sparking through the S's at Watkins Glen, so... We're just talking sim racing now. Well, yeah, I'm pretty decent at Coda, I feel like. What other road courses are on the schedule? I think I'm, like, kinda garbage at the Daytona road course. But then again, the AI are also... Like, I feel like in NR, I don't know why, but, like, the track developers always make the tracks... Like, always make road courses where the AIs don't have to use the brakes. Until, like, in real life, you'd be, like, braking, like, right here. The AIs hit the brakes, like, right here. In NR. And you can see how that works out. I'm still trying to think of what other road courses are on the schedule. Oh yeah, Portland. Portland's my other best road course. So my three best are Chicago Street Course, the Roval, and Portland. Portland was the first road course where I ever, like, genuinely had confidence in. Because I was like, oh my god. I usually suck at road courses, and I just got the second fastest lap. And the first time I ever did a full road course race in NR was at Portland, and I won. It's crazy to me, because that was on 100% difficulty. I ran a race on like 95% difficulty, or 93% difficulty, back in May. So that was only like 5 months before I won that one race. And I ended up quitting because I crashed myself in the first turn every start. And I didn't know how to drive on road courses. So, my road course improvement is a little... You know, it's... Yeah, it's... I'm blanking again. I improved on road courses is what I'm trying to say. An astonishing amount. That was what I was looking for, I think. Terrible driver, 21. Charlotte, okay. If this is the end, we're ending off on a good track. Oh, and we're starting close to the front. The only thing... That light looks really cool on my car, too. But the only thing I'm gonna have a problem with now is people phasing through me and my car being ghosted for the first half lap. And I'm gonna end up falling back to last. Because I didn't move way down to the bottom. Try and help this catch-up guy. Because he's been in my stream before. Okay, please make my car visible. Thank God. That was almost terrible. I feel like I ran that corner like an asshole. I was gonna make the biggest asshole block. There are not 500 chats. PlayStation 21 is gonna help me out. Maybe? No. Especially no. See, what are we doing? I'm like an opposite William Byron. Like, William Byron, especially in 2023, benefited from that stuff, like, every time he won. I can never benefit from that stuff. I always end up plowing straight into it. I'm sorry, 16. Okay, these two need to push each other to catch the 5. You guys can screw around all you want once we catch him, but I need you to... I'll just push this guy up here instead. This Verstappen guy. I really hope the 16 doesn't try to make a move on me. Not because I don't want him to pass me, I don't care, it's racing. But, like... You gotta realize that we're not going for the lead right now. And if we push here, like if we stay in line, we will be going for the lead. And I'm gonna try not to be the third place car that ruins it for everybody else. Like every time I'm in second place catching the leader, I'm gonna push this guy up to the leader, and then once we get there, I'll start making moves. I thought I entered that corner way too high. I think that was perfect. He's not trying to get to his outside there. That's what I hate. It's kind of hard to get lined up when I have that big of a run. This time I should be able to give him a pretty juicy push if the game doesn't lag. I also don't like, he's moving around a lot too. I think I hear the 16 behind me. Yeah, but no, I feel like I could have given him a good push there if he wasn't also moving up and down the track. Well, there we go. He's up to the leader. I want these two to get side by side here. Like, I don't really want to make a move until they get beside each other. Not like that. And now I have no choice. I'm gonna just let him get in front of me. See, because look how much ground we both lost to the leader there. Like, I want to prevail off the leader's mistake, not off the second place car's mistake. And here comes, that's the fourth guy that's going to end up ruining it. If the fourth guy's in the stream, I'm sorry. Okay, but I'm not saying, like, I need you to back off. I'm just saying based on the trends. It's the car behind me that ruins the finish every time. I must... If anything, it's me having a bad omen. Okay, see, this is where I'll make a move. I'll go bottom of 3 here. Not gonna work out. Perfectly fine. And this is gonna be a good race. As long as no one... Oh my god. This is my best chance to win so far today. Maybe not all day, but right now at least. That guy almost ruined it. Well, I ruined it. There was nothing I could do there, though, because I don't want to drive onto the apron and wreck him. And if wall riding doesn't work at most intermediates in this game. And plus, I've already tried that. If you wall ride in this game, people are, like, trying to be self-policing, like, oh, I'll put you in the wall. Like, assure that you don't win the race. I'm gonna see... I'm gonna switch back to the Palm Olive car if I can. Gotta be really careful scrolling through here, though. See, because I missed it. And we're going to Darlington again. And I'm starting last. Actually, I'm actually starting last. Does the game have a vendetta against me or something? I've started last in almost every race. Usually it varies a little bit, but I started somewhat close to the front, like, the last 2 races or whatever, and now it's back to the end. And I didn't know Matt Kenseth drove that 18. Then again, I don't associate that car with any real driver. I associate it with that jackass. Alex, if you're still here, you might remember him. Hey, the holographic man. Well, no, that guy who, like, terrorized the entire... Ty Majeski's in here. There's that Daniel Suarez car that gained 11 seconds on the field at Rich... And, yep. Stupid-ass throttle stuff in this game. No damn sense. I wasn't even on the brakes. I was just lifting that entire time. And it slowed me down that much. I think I can safely say I don't like this track in this game. And it's the only intermediate level track that I don't like in this game. Holographic man, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to wreck you. It's kind of why I stayed on you, trying to fix things up a little bit. If these guys up here all wreck each other, then we can have a little fun. Holographic man was a victim of me yet again. My dumbass hitting the wall all the time. '98 being stupid. I should just quit already. 'Cause I'm this far back. Okay, 98 please. And he's gonna wreck the 16 probably. I can't tell. So 99's wrecking the 20 or the holographic man. Dude, can these guys up here just all crash? I beg of you. I was not trying to push the 16 out of the way. I'm getting it ingrained. Can we go to Talladega for the last race, please? Because Talladega, even if I don't win, I at least usually have somewhat of a good time. Talladega is the only super speedway in this game. Well, no, Atlanta's my favorite super speedway in this game. But Talladega is the only one that I ever, like, that I almost always end up having fun at. 'Cause even Atlanta, I get wrecked a lot there. To me, Atlanta's like a redemption track most of the time in this game. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna wall ride. Because if you get it right, it'll work. Like what I almost did. Yeah, the outside run at Talladega is insane. Me and Alex utilized that to get like 1-3 at Talladega earlier. I love how me and the 16 the past couple races have just been like the bottom dwellers. Just looking for some action. Gonna wall ride again here. Stooping down to the 98 level. You gotta stay off it though. Out of the corner especially. Oh god, the race is already over. And the 5 finished P5. I'm gonna see if I can change my scheme this race. I feel like there's been an impressive amount of races this time where I've actually just, like, not been allowed to win. Not that one, because I was just in the back the entire time because of the sticky wall. But I mean, like, the amount of races that I had, like, a hard charge, like Tyler Reddick 2024 type races, like it during the summer, when every race Tyler Reddick would end up having a huge head of steam in the last 3 laps, but he'd never end up catching up because it was too late. That's been me, like, every race today. Nashville. I've won there a few times. Alright, this could be good. Got the holographic man around. A 98 who I think is just... Like, I don't think he wants to wreck people. I think he just doesn't know how to drive. What Kyle Busch scheme is doing. I think I just own the Cheddars one. I haven't seen that many Kyle Busch schemes in the daily shops. Oh yeah, you really gotta hit the brakes here. It's a holographic man again. Me and the holographic man are buddies in Roblox. Alright, we all gotta hit the brakes here. Part of the reason I feel like I'm, like, somewhat good at this track is because, like, it's the same thing as what happens in NASCAR Heat games. I'm just good at the tracks where people have to lift a lot. Because people always want to be going, like, full throttle all the time. So at this track where you gotta be on the brakes for the entire corner. Like, see, everyone's going up the track. Holographic man just helped me there. Even then, I took that corner too slow. That looks like a weird version of Harrison Burton's first Cup scheme. I'm not trying to cause whatever inconveniences I do. I'm sorry, Holographic Man. Game's lagging and I got tight. Mostly me getting tight. The game lagging doesn't really impair me. Unless it's the actual game lagging. Because I call this the game lagging, but this is just the internet lagging. Oh, they're on the wall up there. Oh. Now the actual game's lagging. So this could end up, like, actually impairing my driving. I'm sorry, Holographic Man, again. I feel like I just keep on hitting Holographic Man. See, I'm about to do it again. If it wasn't for that 16 getting hit by the 32, I would have hit him again. Every race so far has kind of felt like a super speedway. Think the wall's a death sentence at this track, too. Finally gonna give the Holographic Man the push he deserves. Yeah, the wall does look like a death sentence here based on the 5. Oh, look at that run. Juicy momentum. What am I going to do with it? I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, 16 car. I feel like I've had to apologize an unhealthy amount of times today. Game's frozen. I hope I didn't hit anybody there. The 99 accidentally helped me out by helping me turn. I think this has been my worst overall performance so far. Because it's not even... Usually when I'm this far... I don't want to say this far back, because I'm kind of just hanging around with everybody else. But usually, when I haven't been in the hunt for the win, it's been because either it's a road course, which are terrible in this game, or, oh my god. No, or it's like I get wrecked by someone. This is just me genuinely not being good at the track, I guess. Which contradicts what I said right before the race. Maybe I can pull something out of my ass here, though. The outside did have a somewhat decent run. And plus, people like to crash on the last lap. So, maybe when I'm finally oh my god, dude, I can't get words. Maybe when I'm finally performing bad at an oval, that's when I'll get lucky. Because I have no luck otherwise. Maybe everybody up here will crash. The 3 car will go to the bottom. Okay, none of that's gonna happen. The 3 didn't even go to the bottom. Did I somehow muster up a top 5? Yes, I did. Yeah, that was my worst performance so far, though. I'm disappointed in myself for that. Like, I actually just wasn't fast. Maybe we can go to Kansas again next race? Or Michigan. Michigan. The best battle I ever had in this game so far was at Michigan. And it wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, maybe. No, I think it was 2. I just remembered I'm banned from Rec Room for 3 months for something I didn't do. I'm gonna check my email and see. Dear Stan, dude, oh my god. The stream got age restricted. Believe it, oh, we're going to the worst track in this game. Great. Or the worst oval track in this game. Literally no chance at a good race here. Okay. What? Your content was age restricted due to our sex and nudity policy. Policy. What have I been, like... I know it's the word, and it's a sexual word, but, like, can we not come up with a better excuse? I've just been getting, like, hammered with bans today. The video's not banned, it's just age restricted. And everybody lies about their age on YouTube anyway, so it doesn't matter, but, like... I feel like I might have pissed off the 16 again. Although, I think I pissed off the 16 enough last race. I was trying to help him. Well, I was trying to help him at Darlington, and I ended up almost shoving him into the wall. Last race, I did the same thing. I'm probably going to be 5th here now. This is single-handedly the best run I've had at this track in this game. This is the first time I've made it past lap 2. Oh my god. I'm not talking right now because there's nothing to say. I'm gonna distract myself if I talk. Maybe I can come up with some flibberty gibbet. Like this 5 car keeps getting on my bumper, which just displays how bad I am at this track right now. You know, in this, oh god, in this game. You know, maybe I'll get a free 3rd place if these two keep wrecking each other. Or if the leaders keep wrecking each other. I can't tell if I'm catching up to the leaders or not. Because I can see them now, but I feel like that doesn't mean anything. And I don't think I did anything to catch the leaders. I think the leaders caught me. You know, I didn't catch up to the leaders caught back to me. Or to my field of sight, at least. Checking my email to see if my Rec Room ban appeal got approved. Also, I just set myself back 2 laps, hitting the wall there. That's what I get for being too aggressive. That's the one lesson you can get from this game, is to not be too aggressive too early. And don't copy what the car in front of you does, ever. I've done that plenty of times in the Heat games and put myself in the wall. Okay, that was my fault. I deserve to be involved in that. And it's the last lap. And I just screwed the 16 again. Dude, 16, you can wreck me, okay? Please. Like, wreck me next time we go to a really bad track. Because I feel like I've put him in more precarious situations than anybody else ever. Dude, I never do good at Martinsville. That was my best performance I've ever had here in this game. Did I win that battle? If you're talking about the Michigan one, no. But that was part of what made it so fun. Because the 99 was, he had the preferred lane. He was on the outside. I was driving a Blaney car. And it felt like a real battle. Because I finally cleared him coming off a corner. And I cleared up and he crossed me over. And then he got clear of me again. And he just had he had the lane advantage. And we're going to Michigan. So. And I'm starting close to the front. I could win. This could be the race that ends this stream. In the Palm Olive car, I just got a battery low notification. I don't even care. I can't reach my controller charger. So this has got to be it, right? As long as there's no weird... I don't know how any of these drivers are. I know the 42 because he's been... I think he made a video and I was in it. And we're getting this. I hate this. Dude, please. Getting freight trained now because of that. Try to push the 5, not try to wreck him. Does that say Monster Teen? Oh my god, people. And their silly usernames. Yeah, this should be my best shot to win, though. Outside of that Charlotte race that I screwed up at the end. Oh. No, stop. Here, 20, I'll push. Well, never mind. Ooh, dang it. I thought that was going to be a really clean maneuver up to the top. I also just didn't want to lift and lose a bunch of ground. As much as I love racing at super speedways too, I definitely much prefer the 1v1 battles. Like, I don't like this. Getting 3 wide at all the time. It's fun for a little while, but then, like, when you're at the point I'm at right now, where I've come so close this many times, I'd much rather just settle it between me and one other driver or something. I'll put myself in position. Okay, I'll stop with the 16. I keep telling the 16, you can wreck me. You know, I'm running stupid lanes. And then I proceed to do it again. 5 car, you're really lucky. 16's being a good citizen again. Oh god, I'm pushing Monster Teen. That was my fault. Dude, see? The 16, he's always a victim of my dumbassery. Jackassery. I think we got... I don't know if it's lap 5 out of 8 or 5 out of 6. On my TV screen, I just realized in the stream it actually shows the whole screen. My TV screen cuts off on the edges and the top and bottom of the screen. What is that 20 doing? Please don't hit the wall. I'll do anything. Woo. It's gonna be a weird block, and it worked. Coming to 2 to go. I hope either the 16 or me wins this race. Preferably me. 16's fine too. Or the 42 can ruin everything by coming up the track. I like the 42. It was whoever shoved him down that did that. I did not mean to hit him that hard. I'm sorry, 42. If the stream's really delayed, then that looked really bad. It looked like I did that as payback. I was getting pushed. Yep, and we're screwed. The leader's got this one. Maybe I'll pick up a nice push, get a 4th place. Just am not allowed to finish the race even, I guess, at this point. It doesn't matter, dude. Once I'm like behind like 3rd place at the white flag, I feel like every single race I should have at least got a top 3, and I've gotten like 3 top 3s this entire time. Obviously more than 3, but it's either a race I should have won, I end up getting 2nd or 3rd, and a race I should have finished top 3, I end up finishing like 5th. Even though I didn't get put in the wall there, I don't. And we're going to Charlotte again. You know, maybe I can pretend to have a good race here and mess it up in the last turn again. I've been playing this game for 3 hours straight, and I haven't won yet. I don't want to be all cocky or anything, but I feel like I'm, like, a competent driver behind the wheel. Like, I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. My point in saying that is, it's not like a situation where I'm like that first 9 car, where I'm just crashing all the time, and that's why I'm not winning. I feel like it's just genuine bad luck the entire time. And like bad timing. Like the 42 got pushed down into the grass last race, and when he came back up, I just happened to be there. Oh, there's the 42. No, but then, oh my god, what are we doing? I thought he was about to hit the pit wall. Don't put us 3 wide for the 2nd. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm already screwed. I already can't win this race. Top of 3 for like 5th place? Nope. Sorry, 42, if I hit you here. Well, And what is this fucktard in the 23 doing? Please. If you're in the stream, then I apologize. No, you're not in the stream, because nobody in the stream would do that. Alright, 21. If I can get to you before the corner, I'm going to help you a little. 23 is going to cost both of us a good finish here. I just cost both of us a good finish. I'm sorry, 42 again. Dude, no, but I don't fucking get people who do that. Like, oh yeah, let's... Instead of... Like, do people not... It's a silly question to ask because it's Roblox, but do people not understand how racing works? Like, how draft works, at least? You're not gonna catch up to the leaders, like, putting me into the wall for second. I'll read that chat message when I get some breathing time. And something tells me I'm gonna come up short again. How long is this stream gonna be? I'm streaming until I win. Which I felt like shouldn't have taken as long as it even has already. I should have won like 4 times already at least. Probably more than that, but it's always something like that. I'm like dogfighting with some dumbass who doesn't know how to drive. You know, we end up getting in the wall or, you know, crashing like what just happened. I think the 21 just hit the wall. Every time the 21 does that, I want to give him a push, but I end up getting to him right after, like, or right when we're getting into the corner. And if you push into the corner, as a lot of people in this game apparently don't know, my game just froze, but when you push getting into the corner, you're just pushing them into the wall. You're not actually helping. Don't hit the wall. I didn't even mean to hit the wall there. Well, obviously I didn't mean to hit the wall, but I didn't even mean to push him. I'm kind of breaking my own rule there. Trying to go to the inside of the 21. But I was already coming off the wall. I wanted to see what I could do. If I can get to the 21 here, I'm pushing him. And if we get out of turn 2, and we're still not close enough to these guys, then yeah, we're screwed. I'm preferring... Okay, yeah, that was actually good. Because the 11 can back up to the 21. There we go, 11 sends it in. And doesn't go hard enough. And that's it. The deal's sealed. Especially if he's going to hit the wall on the straightaway. I want to get kind of a conga line going here. Yep. Well... No, the 11 was a little too nice in turn 2. I feel like we always make a move like that way too late. That's what the real drivers do every time. Hopefully, can we go to Auto Club again? We haven't gone to Auto Club in a really long time. I also don't like Auto Club in this game because it's like, it feels wacky. So no. But it's at least better than going to like Coda or something. If they took every road course out of this game, I'd be happy. Forgot what I was gonna say. Like right after that race. Oh yeah, in real life, especially on like the Xfinity and truck side, drivers wait way too long to make a... Yep, we're going to... Dude, can we stop going to this dumbass track? He wants to go to the Chicago street course. Like, no, dude. I'm ready to just leave this lobby and go to a different lobby. The problem is there's no other lobbies. Dude, no, because there's no chance for me at this track. We go into turn 1, and everyone behind me, all the jack... Like, if I can... This is the one track I want to start last at. Like, that was the cleanest start I've ever gotten here. And there we go. People don't know how to drive. You can't put road courses in a Roblox NASCAR game if you're gonna have it be that easy to get wiped out. Like, that's on the developers, not even on the players. Because I have never had a good race here. And once again, in terms of, like... I'm gonna just watch the 42. But in terms of, like, racing games or simulators that are actually, like... where the cars feel like cars, this is, like, one of my best tracks. And I can't race... You can't race it here. Because even if you know the entire track down to a T, you got these dumbasses back here who are gonna ram through you. But 42's like me, he's just given up. If you ride along this purple wall here and then you slam into the red wall, sometimes the car blows up. Not every time, but sometimes. There we go. Sometimes I do that for fun when I'm just in the back. Because there's no catching up in this game. It's kind of funny. Catch up. Maybe you can catch this guy up here. I'm so tired the objects in my room are starting to move. I'm gonna go look on my computer and see if anything interesting's going on. My account's still banned on Rec Room. I'm really hoping they come to their senses. And people told me to appeal it. And I already appealed it before I even posted anything about it. And I appealed it like a few minutes after it happened, like at like 5 p.m. I've still got nothing. I assume... Well, no. How many appeals could Rec Room possibly be dealing with? Or appealing with? Haha. No. It kind of feels the same as when my parents turned off the internet at night, like, last spring, like in 2024. Because they just turned the internet off at 12 a.m. And, like, and they turn it back on at 5 a.m. Like, for me, that wasn't, like, I'm trying to describe it. It's the same feeling as me not being able to play Rec Room for 3 months. Because the feeling is, like, because they turn it back on at 5 a.m., the feeling's like, for example, like, I'd usually go to sleep at, like, 10-something, and I'd wake up at, like, 6. So, you know, I was, like, it didn't really affect me much in that regard, especially because I didn't do it on weekends or anything. But at the same time, it's, like, it's nice to have, like, for, what the hell? Are you outside the track? Dude, I wasn't paying attention. I'm, like, what just happened? How did you get... I'm gonna have to, like, rewind the stream. Hang on a second. How did you get outside the track? But yeah, like, even if, like, on school nights I wasn't usually gonna be on the internet, like, between, like... Because it would usually end up being, like, 12:30 or something. But between 12:30 and 5 a.m., it's still, like... I was reading the chat, sorry. But it's still like a nice thing, like Rec Room's still like a nice thing to have, like as an option to play. I feel like the same, I felt like I was on a time limit. I feel like I'm left with less options for games to play, if that makes sense. Cause like I play Rec Room like somewhat regularly. I'll go on it and like check if anything's going on, like a couple times a week. And he's back in the track. Is that how you got out of the track, or was it like... Because at first I thought you got launched out of the track. Me and the 42 have the same situations going on, sorta. I feel like he's getting wrecked most of the time. Where I'm just like, I'm getting messed with to the point where it'll cut me one lap short from winning the race. Because I could have won so many races today. And I have 0 today. I'm stuck at 38 wins. It's always been like this for me in this game. There's like one point in mid-June when I was driving his Truex when I just kept on William Byron style. Like everyone would wreck in front of me and I'd just like appear. And I think I won like 3 races in a row that day. And I won like 5 or 6 races in total that day. And I was like, oh my god. I've figured the game out. But no. There's no figuring this game out. My game's still freezing even when I'm not even racing. And blowing up. First time I ever saw that happen, I was like... Calling cars in the lead. But no, first time I ever saw that happen, I was like in disbelief. I was like, oh my god, did I just see a car blow up? Monster teen. Why are we going down pit road? Is this guy last or something? He just lost a spot. Or last a spot, haha. Like I'm from the Midwest, he just last a spot. Okay, that wasn't a good accent. You know, last a spot. Or a spat. I'll stop. Keep forgetting what I'm talking about. I was talking about me not being able to play Rec Room, feeling like a limit on my options of things I can do. Because even when we don't play it too much, me and Alex will still go into Rec Room sometimes to either to play Uno. Like, the UI is more user-friendly in that game than in Roblox, I feel like, at least for the console version. Because it actually, like, it has more atmosphere, if that makes sense. Like, if you go into the menus in Roblox, it's just all gray. But Rec Room's got, like, a little more color to it. Like I said before, it's like a zestier version of Roblox. Obviously the characters look different, but that's with everything. I'm gonna plug my controller in. Please make my car... I've gotten to the point where I really don't like the starts where your car is invisible. That 13 is one of the first competent drivers I've seen in this lobby. Outside of the people who who have been in the stream so far. And even, like, if I just caused a stack up there, my game was frozen. Yeah, this feels like a NASCAR Heat 40-car lobby. I won a race in a 40-car lobby in, like, 2020. And that was before I got any good at intermediate tracks. And it was at Phoenix, of all places, with the dog leg. So I was, like, in shock. It was during an IDK player stream, I think. And he chickened out and left the... I'm sorry, 9-car. No, but he chickened out and left the lobby halfway through, so like nobody was able to see it. The one time I was ever gonna do something. Whoa! I'm sorry, 9-car again. I cannot see anything. My game will lag like... Okay, that was probably on me. That sucks, though, that this game does that. Because it's not... I don't even think it's an internet thing, because that just happens some races. Like, obviously, there was, like, lag in other races, but it's never that bad. And then there'll always be some... Even if I have, like, the most pristine internet ever, that'll always happen some races. It sucks it had to happen at a good track. Why didn't that happen at Chicago? It's just ridiculous. And then, obviously, we're going to end up going to the worst track ever next. The only good road course I found in this game was Portland. And even then I get screwed there a lot, because they have those stupid banners in the infield that are rock solid. But races like that, too, are also why I really want to do more one-on-one battles. Dude, before I got my PlayStation, streaming on mobile was, like, the one thing. Like, I had to stream on mobile. So I would, like... That was also back when there were less restrictions on it. So I guess it wasn't as complicated. But I made an entire video on a different channel where it's like these crappy, like, quote-unquote animated videos I make, which I still make for some stupid reason. But no, I made a whole video about MOBAs and Live and why it sucks. Because it would, like, record things out of sync. Alright, nighty-night. I'm probably gonna quit after this next race anyway. Because it's 12:06 and I gotta get up at, like, 4 a.m. It's not like a requirement to get up at 4 a.m. or anything, but I just want to get up. I gotta find another game to replace Rec Room. Basically just another community-based game. Okay, I think my stipulation's gonna be... It's gonna be my last race if we're not going to a terrible track. If we're going to Watkins Glen next, then it's not gonna be my last race. No, Portland and, like, maybe Coda are the only two road courses in this game that even, like, have a chance to be good. Also, I'm pretty sure that 12 just cheap shotted his way into a win. There we go, dang it. Yeah, that's just how this game is. People like that being, like, making up the large majority of players in this game are, like, specifically why I was talking to one of the mods of this game, trying to, like, write down a list of grievances, trying to get him to make the game more like Rostock, because Rostock is friendly to good drivers in a game where there's people like that. Like, obviously you'll get wrecked sometimes still, but that's like every NASCAR game, because you can still have fun. I haven't been able to play Rostock in almost a year. Okay, Las Vegas, that's one of my best tracks. If I can start close to the front this one last race. I don't know how much I like this. No, I'm in last. Just let me have a good race. I gotta remember to stay behind the 12 at all costs. I was about to say not the Pennzoil 12, but it is the Pennzoil 12. Oh, I'm sorry, 13. I'm sorry, 13. I'm sorry, 13. Everybody being invisible there. There's a bunch of people mad at the 12, I think. I'm actually benefiting from the start of a race for once. Not for long. Just came down on the 13 again. Game, stop lagging, please. You only have to put up with me for this one last race. Dude, if it wasn't raining, it probably wouldn't be lagging. But of course, we had to add rain to the game. If I put the... That was my fault. I think that was all my fault. I was pushing the 21. And when my game lagged, and I couldn't see much, I probably, like, pushed him sideways off the corner. Time to line up. Oh. I don't want to cause any more. Dumbass rooster tails from the wet racetrack are distracting me. Like I said before, as long as it, like, I want to be the last car in the sequence until we get to the very end. And that's like, I'm gonna just get behind the 4 car. Because we still got time to catch these guys, I feel like. If I can actually get to them, that is. I don't know, we might be running out of... Yep, this game is fucking... Dude, like... Lightly brush the wall out of the corner at some tracks, and it does that. And then you can full-on wall ride at Bristol. And the 4 didn't get slowed down by it, because it's just that one specific spot that I hit. Oh, I hit the wall. That was my fault again. I keep causing crashes. At this point, I don't even care, though. Game froze and screwed me again. Four, please don't hit the wall. You're gonna give him a push. And the rain's back to ruin my game. If he doesn't hit the wall here, we might be able to do something. You know, we're out of time. Might just try my luck here on the bottom. I don't want to slide up into him. Oh, this is terrible. This game's terrible. I got screwed because I hit a buggy part of the wall. I'm not even ending the stream there, because that's... I should have added, if there's any interference that isn't due to me doing something. Like, I feel like that was me doing something, but at the same time, no, because the game can't be consistent there. Because again, Las Vegas, Darlington, Nashville, I think, the walls are, like, entirely deadly. Like, if you even sniff the wall, like, you're slowing down 100 miles an hour. And Homestead, this is the track where, like, the worst stuff happens. One of my best tracks, but it's, like, my unluckiest track, too. And we're starting last. Starting the last race in last place. It's great. You know, last time I started first, I think I finished last. So, you know, maybe. I don't know where I finished. I think it was at an oval, though. So, I don't... No, it was Michigan, and I did finish last. So, maybe if I start last, I'll finish first. Dude, and I've been doing this for, like, what, 4 hours now? Probably close to 4 hours. And I have not been able to even, like, eke out a lucky win. I think I might have just caused that. Save it. I'm trying to get out of the way, but there's 20 other people. I think this lobby's too full for my thing to handle. Because I'm streaming, and I have garbage internet anyway. But garbage internet while streaming, while there's an unprecedented amount of people in the lobby. I'm sorry, 4Car, if that caused something bad. How in the hell did this 4 get up here, unless it's a different 4? It's probably the same one. I mean, I just apologized to him for giving him a huge push. If I can win this race, I'm gonna be... Dude, I think I'll actually have to switch lobbies if I keep doing this. Because there's too many people in here for my thing to handle. I don't know if it's my internet can't handle it, or if it's just my PlayStation can't handle it, because both of them are on life support. I didn't want to hit the 32, but there's literally... Dude, I have to hit people in the corner right now. Because otherwise I'm going into the wall. Oh, I'm sorry, 4Car. I don't know if I was actually getting pushed there, but on my screen I'm getting pushed, so I'm having to keep it full throttle. Not full throttle, but... Like, I actually felt like I was lifting a good bit there, but... Just focus on the track. There's nothing but the track. And the 11 car. Oh. See, look how much my game improved. We're still lagging like this, but, like, it's not the actual game lagging anymore. Like, there's still some points where it is, but definitely not as bad as it was when we had the entire field here. I'm trying to focus on the track because there is nothing but the track. Yeah, I cannot tell if I'm getting close to hitting people. Because for a second, that 13, who was like 2 car lengths off me, was like pushing me on my screen. Oh, and we're coming to the white flag. Keeping it gunned up. No way that just worked. Dude, I wish that was the last corner. One on the bottom is a bad play here. That's all I can do. Of course, my game froze right there. Woo! Okay, I can end the stream now. I'm sorry if I wrecked anybody there in the last couple laps. I actually couldn't see anything. The only reason I won that was because I accidentally cut down on, I think, the 41. And me, like, getting turned by that guy helped me turn. I always get that to happen by accident, but... Alright. That was a fun lobby. I gotta get out of here quick, because the race is about to start. But I'm just seeing if I have anything... Okay, I gotta get out of here. Nighty night, everyone. As soon as I leave the game, or the experience. I might stream tomorrow, because Alex is apparently finally gonna be getting his headphones, but like another microphone, so we can actually be in a party.